check it and see, should live. Here we are. We'll be back checking it and see. Get the club deck up and we're ready to go. Yeah. All right, we are ready to go then. As usual, the questions.
Are we getting ready to enter into Jacob's trouble for the? Are we already? Yeah,
We're already in trouble.
We already in the trouble.
Been in trouble.
Okay.
You've been in trouble.
Hmm.
We was in trouble when we made that calf.
Oh wow.
Oh, we in trouble since we made that calf.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Been in trouble.
Hmm.
Still in trouble.
Gonna be in trouble.
Gold diggers.
Go catch in trouble.
Hmm.
So,
Trouble goes up and down for us, but we've been in trouble. You ain't gonna until the Messiah come and pull us up out of this trouble that we in. Stay in trouble. Yes, sir.
so like we seen like we divorced the Most High to be like gold diggers, but like the
We didn't
gold
divorce-
staff, like the gold. We didn't divorce them. We just like
Widowship.
We broke the contract. We broke the contract. That's what we did. We chose somebody else. Cheated. That's what we did. Cheated.
Hmm.
Hey, Shabbat Shalom, T Miles.
Broke the first commandment.
Sir.
Well, the three commandments, first three commandments.
Broke them all. Broke them all.
Mm.
And other ones outside.
Mm.
I'm actually gonna deal with one of them today.
Calm.
So, any other question? We'll continue. Right, I want to start with this scripture here. From now on, I want to start here with Mark 12:28. That's going to be the first scripture we're going to read. We'll talk about the lessons here on going forward. Most High willing. We're going to start out with Mark chapter 12, verse 28, down to verse 31. When we are opening scripture going forward.
Come.
All right.
Come.
Mark chapter 12, starting at verse 28. All right. Okay, who got that?
I got it. Mark chapter 12 and verse 28. And one of the scribes came, and having heard them reasoning together, and perceiving that he had answered them well, and asked him, which is the first commandment of all?
So they're asking Christ, what's the first commandment of all? Go ahead.
And Yahushua answered him, the first of all the commandments is, hear ye, O Israel, the Lord our power is one Lord.
Right, that's the first of all the commandments. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Okay,
Shema.
Come.
that's it.
That's it.
This is the first of all the commandments.
Come.
Hear, O Israel. We get it from the Messiah's mouth.
Come. Shema Yasharala Yahweh, Alahaya Nawa Yahweh Akkad.
Yeah.
Come.
Right? Go ahead.
And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment.
This is the first commandment. Now we getting clear on the first commandment, right? The first commandment we have in the Old Testament is right is thou shalt not have no other gods.
before or in my face.
No, thou shalt have no gods after me.
After, okay, come.
In my face.
Come.
There's not supposed to be no one after him. No other gods after me. Israel was messing with other little gods and stuff. Right? So we came to the Most High, like, Lord, there's no one after me. Shouldn't have no gods after me. Don't have them in my face because I'm looking at the land. And you have it all in my face. So no idols in the land, none of that, none in my face.
Okay. Come.
Before me, something before you's in your face, right?
Right.
Oh, yeah. Disrespect.
It's the same thing,
Come.
right? In my face before me is saying the same thing.
All in your face.
Yeah.
So he's looking at Israel right now
Yeah.
when he's saying, come.
You have it all in my face.
Mhm.
So Christ expounding on that. Right? So for you to accomplish that first commandment there, what you gotta do? Love the Lord thy God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, with all your strength. This is the first commandment. Do you see this in the first commandment written like this? You see how he's explaining it?
Come.
He's explaining how you accomplish that.
Come.
This is how you do it. It's love. He's showing you that the Ten Commandments is love.
Come.
This is what he's showing you. You can accomplish the Ten Commandments. You do it through the aspect of love. This is how you accomplish it. This is how you get it. This is how you get it done. If you don't have love, then you ain't finna do none of the commandments.
Come.
But the commandments is love. So when they tell you that the commandments are done away with, they're saying that love is done away with.
Wow. Wow.
This is the commandments is love.
Come.
Period.
Mm.
This is the element they don't want to attach to God's commandments. Try to take it away from it.
And God love his children and he chastises them when they off.
Because that's love.
That's love. Come.
Yes. All right, go ahead, Yabana.
And verse 31.
Uh-huh.
Verse 31. And the second is like, namely this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. There is none other commandment greater than these.
None.
These.
There's no other commandment greater than these. None.
Wow.
None greater.
That's brotherhood, right? That's the brotherhood.
That's all a part of it.
Come.
There's no commandments greater than these two.
Wow.
Those are the top.
Wow.
This is why we got in trouble. Right here. This is why we're still in trouble. This is how you're going to get out of trouble.
Come on.
Right here. This is how you get out of trouble.
So, let's say where all your heart, all your soul, all your mind, and all your strength.
Yes. Yeah. Are we doing that?
No.
Well,
All right. All right. Messiah is telling us. So I'll start here because this is where we went wrong. This is where we went wrong, and this is where we need to get back to get correct. That's where we went wrong, right? These two commandments. We don't love our neighbor as ourselves. We don't love the Most High with all our hearts, right? Minds. You know, this is what's lacking, right? So we have love with the first part of the commandments. I want to get Jude. I want to get the book of Jude, chapter 1. Should be already up here. Verse 3. Jude chapter 1, verse 3.
So that is the same people. I'm just doing me like that's doing the devil. That's 6.
That's it, right?
Doing man.
Yeah, they're doing that.
Come.
What's happening right now is what Paul said what happened in the last days. When everything he laid out there, what he said, you can see it actually happening today. It's actually happening. So we know we're in the last days. That is a period of time. Men shall be lovers of themselves, lovers of pleasure, lovers of God, traitor, right? But all the things he named in there, you look and you see it.
Jude chapter 1,
Verse 3.
Jude chapter 1, verse 3.
Yes.
Beloved, when I gave all diligence to write unto you of the common salvation, it was needful for me to write unto you and exhort you that ye should earnestly contend
We
for the faith,
gotta fight. Contend is to fight. Go ahead.
which was once delivered unto the saints.
We gotta contend for the faith once delivered to the saints. Faith is abstract. What is abstract? Can't touch it. Can you touch faith?
No.
Abstract. Right?
Wow. Okay.
Abstract is Western thinking. Abstract is Gentile thinking. Israelite thinking is concrete. What's concrete about faith? Firmness. Firmness. We gotta contend for the firmness once delivered to the saints. Something you can stand on. Something solid.
Solid.
Something solid. What solid? They're speaking of. It was given to us one time. It was once delivered to the saints. One time. This is Torah. It's firm. It's firmness. Not abstract. It's firmness. Something firm. Something you can bank on, you can stand on. You put your life on that. I'm not talking about something you can't touch. I'm talking about something you can touch. Something that's real. Right? Now people can say, man, your faith ain't real.
Wow. That would be
I'm
abstract.
talking about something that's concrete. You can't deny that. Something you can stand on. Something you put your trust in. That's why people don't really understand what they talk about. They believe in. They don't know what they truly believe in, because what they believe in is a concept of something that's abstract. They really don't understand what faith is. They read it in Hebrew, but don't fully comprehend what it's even really saying there when they read it, because they don't have nothing solid to connect to. What can I really grab onto? Yes, sir.
Cause I hear like Gentiles and Edomites, they talk about Jesus with they say good things about him and stuff like that. And I'm listening, I'm like, why do these people take so much time focusing on Jesus and it's not their God? Like, are they supposed to be doing that, or are they supposed to be trying to find their God? Well, I mean, what's going on with that?
They're supposed to find our God. They're gonna have to. But they still don't understand our God or his son. They're still dealing with abstract stuff.
I hear the abstract that they're dealing with.
Dealing with too much abstract, nothing concrete. They're not catching it. They're not catching it.
That was a good answer, because I hear exactly the abstract that they're dealing with. Like, Yahushua is not dealing with you guys yet. You got to come through Israel.
Yeah, but the faith that they call faith, or the concreteness that we talking about. We're talking about something that I just brought out, love, but it's also freedom.
Okay, freedom too,
It is freedom.
Mhm,
We dealing with something going to free you.
mhm. Come.
Is love freedom?
Yeah. Oh,
You sure?
well, no, it ain't. It ain't because you ain't. I don't know. You're not being strict enough.
Love is freedom. How come love is not freedom?
Love is freedom.
Well, I was thinking if you giving a person too much freedom, he could crash. You got to let him know. With strictness, yeah, love is still freedom, yeah, because you
No,
trust them. You trust them.
No, you have parameters set.
Come.
You have parameters set. Talking about giving someone too much freedom is then when you move away the parameters.
Come. Yeah.
That's not love. That is not freedom.
Mhm.
No.
They think freedom is without walls, without rules. You do what you want to do.
Come.
That's what we know freedom has.
That's not freedom. That's chaos.
Yeah. Wow. It is corruption.
That is chaos. That is not freedom.
Mhm.
Everything has a function. Does it not?
Yes.
If this TV stopped being a TV, then why do we need it? It's not doing what it was created for. It's not doing its function.
Come.
It is only free when it operates within its function. Is it not?
Oh, that's deep.
I'm doing what I was made to
Made
do.
to do. Come.
There go your freedom.
That is freedom. Wow.
When you go outside of your parameters that you can run into a problem.
Mhm.
You can run into a problem.
Chaos.
You think you're free, but you find yourself dying,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
When Adam went out of his freedom, him and Eve, they died.
Mhm.
Jonah.
He said, "Don't eat that.
Mhm.
Don't kill you.
Mhm.
Get out of your freedom. You got to stay within your parameters." Yes, sir.
But they were free to eat it.
Say again?
Were they free to eat it? Because they ate it, and then that's what caused the demise.
But it wasn't free to eat it, told not to eat it.
They was told
not to eat it. So that's the
Yeah.
disobedience that.
That's disobedient. They were told not to eat it. They go your parameter placed upon you. You need parameters. Parameters are there to help you. People don't understand what parameters are. Parameters are not there to limit you or to hold you back. It's not there to do that. It's there to protect and help you. Right? When Satan tells God, well, you got a hedge around him. You got protection around him.
Mhm.
That's what he called it, protection. To
Job.
help him.
For Job.
He said, well, move it. See?
Mhm.
The protection had to be removed. That's how you can hurt him.
Con.
When your parameters are moved, you're vulnerable. See? You think you're free, but you make yourself vulnerable by moving your protection, your parameters.
Those are gates. Those are gates. They're the guard.
Those Torah.
Wow.
This is what originally the men of the Great Assembly was saying. They didn't want Israel to violate Torah, so what they did was they started making man-made rules, and they called it a fence around the Torah. They called it a Mizorah. They said, we're putting a fence around it because we don't want you to break it. So they start making these man-made rules. That's where you get your oral Torah from.
Mm.
But the oral Torah they made to protect you from breaking written Torah, start to
Mhm.
violate written
Written
Torah.
Wow.
This became the issue.
Mhm.
They had good intentions, but then they conflated it and not recognizing that they was breaking written Torah. And that's when the Messiah comes and start pointing it out. You breaking written Torah with your oral Torah stuff. You don't see it? And you would think if he tells them that, he'd be like, dude, you're right. Let's get rid of that.
Wow.
We are actually violating our original process of what we want to try to do. We messing it up. But no. Because men love power, like they love darkness, they're not going to relinquish their power they had through their oral Torah.
Mhm.
We're dealing with freedom. God's law, statutes, commandments that are brought out is love.
Come,
It's concrete. It's solid.
come,
Because if it ain't solid, then it can't protect you.
come,
Right or wrong. It's got to be a wall that's something solid,
come.
Like a rock.
like a rock to protect you.
Firm and you can stand on
And
it.
it's real. Right. Let's get one more and we get into our lesson. Let's get St. John chapter 8, verse 32. St. John chapter 8, verse 32. St. John chapter 8, verse 32. Who got that?
I'll take it.
Go ahead.
St. John's chapter 8, verse 32.
Yeah.
And ye shall know the truth.
And you shall know what?
And ye shall know the truth.
You shall know the truth. Right? You're going to know the truth. And go ahead.
And the truth shall make you free.
Does it make you what?
Make you free.
Freedom.
Wow. What?
It's going to give you freedom. The truth's going to give you freedom. This is the Messiah speaking. When you know the truth makes you free. They don't want you to know the truth. They don't want to give you freedom. It's the truth that gives you freedom. As long as you're dealing with lies, you're not free.
Mm.
That's what we want. You want to be free? Learn the truth.
So lies are more boxed in and caved in. Huh?
Yes.
Like snakes slithering around them.
Yes.
Wow.
What's that on that ambulance, them little snakes going around with a cross?
That's supposed to be that's supposed to be a staff of Moses or something like that.
Yeah.
That medical symbol.
Those are called caduceus.
Okay. What that's supposed to mean?
That's satanic.
Let's say 10.
That's snakes.
Mm.
They're not trying to heal you.
They trying
You know that.
So what they trying to let you know, we're gonna have to, because what's that brother name? Daniel Olive was talking about something, how they wanted to reduce the population.
Mm-hmm.
And so that symbol is there for a reason.
Right.
Like we're not trying, like you said, we're not trying to heal you.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to really kill you. So we reducing the population.
Well, they want to eventually kill you after they don't use you up.
Yeah. As a guinea pig.
Yeah.
See, that's what,
all kind of stuff.
so that's what that and then he also brought out that what that COVID was all about.
Yeah.
They wanted to experiment with them drugs. Moderna and all that stuff. So
Pfizer.
and all that. So
And that's what they're doing. They're not going to stop. You know what I'm saying?
They're not gonna stop until, so that's why they're knocking off all these herbalistic doctors and these healers.
A lot of
Come.
Johnson & Johnson was a big one too.
Yeah.
Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson.
Johnson & Johnson wasn't that
Strong.
enough.
I hear Nipsey knew something about some little medicine too.
Yeah.
I forget what's that African dude name.
Dr. Satan.
He wasn't African though.
Dr. Satan.
He wasn't African. He didn't tell you, I'm not African.
No.
You like I know.
All right. Psalms 119, 142. Psalms 119, 142.
Psalms 119.
Psalms 119, verse 142. All right, go ahead.
Reading that. Psalms 119. Reading that
142.
142. Psalms 119, reading that 142. The righteousness.
Thy righteousness.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
And that law is the truth, right? You shall know the truth, or you shall know the law, the Torah. And the Torah gonna set you free, gonna make you free, right?
Come.
So the law is the truth. What the truth is the law. All right. And then verse 151.
Uh,
Go ahead.
Thou art near, O Lord, and all thy commandments are truth.
And all that commandments, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be free. That's what we're dealing with. Right? People are still in the matrix.
Mm-hmm.
See, people in the matrix don't know they're in the matrix.
Right.
You need someone from the outside the matrix to come in, free you up, and let you know, hey, you know, you're in the matrix. Show you that you in the matrix, pull you out. You'll never know that you're in it unless someone from the outside come in and pull you out.
Unplug you, come.
Unplug. Right or wrong.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know.
You think you eating steak and it's not steak? Go.
Dog steak.
Huh?
Dog steak.
Right. This is what the Messiah came and do. Came unplug you. He came to unplug you. In the movie, Morpheus come to unplug the one.
Right.
No.
No. That's backwards, huh?
Somebody shut on.
Mm-hmm.
Shabbat shalom, huh?
He about to come on, just put him on. It's backwards. You waiting for the unplug the one. He can unplug himself. You don't need to unplug him. He ain't plugged up anyway. That's why he can control the stuff inside of the matrix.
Right.
He's blocking their bullets when once he understand who he was and what he could do, that's what he was doing. Right.
He told the bullets no.
Do it all. Didn't fully understand his power. He can jump inside of them, control them, and buff them over when he understood what he can do. Right. Hey, Shabbat Shalom, Servant Smith. You on? You here?
You say Shabbat Shalom, family. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat
Shalom.
Shalom. All right, let's get it then. You ready?
Come.
All right, let's get it. 2 Kings chapter 19.
Yeah.
2 Kings chapter 19. Starting at verse 29. What am I dealing with today? We're dealing with the Jubilee. We're dealing with the Why are we dealing with the Jubilee? Because a lot of people are saying that we are at the door. At the door. Right? It ain't too long before this man come back. So we're gonna jump in the scripture and pull out some of these jubilees here. Out this Bible. We're gonna do a little bit of chronology today. Right? Some say it won't go past 45. 2045. Others say it won't go past 2033. Which is about 7 years from where we at. Things are ramping up. Things are ramping up all over the place. Right? So we're gonna see. So 2 Kings chapter 19, verse 29. Who has it?
Okay. 2 Kings chapter 19, verse 29. And this shall be a sign unto thee. Ye shall eat.
Hold on. This shall be a sign unto thee. So God is saying to Hezekiah, it's going to be a sign unto you. There's a sign coming here, right? Go ahead.
Ye shall eat this year such things as grow of themselves.
This year, you're going to eat of things this year of grow of themselves. Go ahead.
And lo, the second year, that which is springeth of the same, and in the third year sow ye reap, sow ye and reap, and the plants and vineyard, and eat the herbs thereof, or fruits thereof, excuse me.
Yeah. People read this. What is this? People don't know what they're reading when they read that. They don't recognize what is that? What is he saying? What does that supposed to really mean?
After the flood? Eat vegetables after the flood. I mean vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
Like the sign.
This is the Jubilee.
This is the rainbow song.
This phraseology only fits the counting of the years of planting. It fits nowhere else.
Of green.
The 7 years.
This is the 7-year counting, and then you have a Jubilee afterwards. This is pointing to a Jubilee in a Jubilee year.
Mm-hmm.
What happens in the Jubilee year? Because what you have, Sennacherib is coming to attack Jerusalem.
Mm-hmm.
He just took all the fenced cities.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's coming at Jerusalem. And God says, this is going to be a sign unto you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You're going to do X, Y, Z the first year. And the second year, because you're going to do the same thing. And then in the third year, you're going to go ahead and plant and reap and eat the fruits thereof.
Okay.
He's letting you know that they're in a Jubilee year.
Okay. Okay.
The year that they're in. We're going to read it because we need to read it to find out more.
Okay.
What is this Jubilee year?
Mm-hmm.
And what does it have to do with Sennacherib attacking? There is a reason why God responds to Hezekiah the way he does and why he defends Jerusalem, because of the year that they're in. See, you don't recognize the year that they're in, so you don't understand the response from the Most High God and what he does. It corresponds to what's supposed to happen in the Jubilee year. And we're going to read it so we can understand what's happening here from a spiritual perspective, according to the Most High God's calendar that he gave us. A non-Israelite wouldn't understand this because he doesn't know our calendar that God told us.
Wow.
But we're going to find out what he's doing here. All right? We need to get it. We need to go down to the book of Leviticus chapter 25. Leviticus 25. But let me see. I think we should start. Start at verse 1. Let's start at verse 1. Let's just do that. You get some context as well while we at it.
Leviticus 25 from the top.
Yes, sir.
Did you want?
Leviticus chapter 25 from the top.
Yes, sir.
And the Lord spake unto Moses in Mount Sinai, saying,
So we have a location when he's in Mount Sinai when he spoke to Moses. Go ahead.
Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye come unto the land which I gave you, then shall the land keep a Sabbath unto the Lord.
When you come into the land, right? They're still in the wilderness. When you come into the land got to keep a Sabbath to who?
The Lord.
To the Most High.
Calm.
Right? Let's be clear. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 3. 6 years thou shalt shew thy field, and 6 years thou shalt prune thy vineyard and gather in the fruit thereof.
Oh, no. How did this thing pop it up?
What's up?
Shut it down. All right, go ahead.
Reading at verse 4. But in the 7th year shall be a Sabbath of rest unto the land, a Sabbath for the Lord. Thou shalt neither shew thy field, nor prune thy vineyard.
That's those who need to sow thy field,
Mhm.
nor prune thy vineyard, right? In the 7th year, right? Now here we go. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 5. That which groweth of its own accord of thy harvest, thy shall not reap, neither gather the grapes of thy vine undressed, for it is a year of rest unto the land.
So that 7th year, you're not planting anything, and you're not reaping anything. You're not gonna reap nothing. Right? Can't gather nothing either. You're gonna leave it just like it is. Because it's a year of rest unto the land. The land is resting. Can't go do none of that. Right?
Come.
Go ahead.
Verse 6. And the Sabbath of the land shall be meat for you.
And the Sabbath of the land is speaking of the fruit of the land.
Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
That's the Sabbath of the land. It's the fruit. Listen, because it doesn't make sense because it says shall be meat for you. No one is eating the Sabbath, are they?
No.
So the Sabbath of the land is not Sabbath.
Right.
It's the what? The fruit.
Come.
It's the fruit of the land.
Come.
But why is it called a Sabbath? Because it's the 7th year,
Okay.
which is the Sabbath. Right?
Okay.
I'm explaining it so we
Come.
can understand. Because it says it's for meat.
Come.
Right? So it's fruit and it's 7-year fruit, right?
Mm.
Food shall be meat for you. Go ahead.
For you, for thee,
For you, go ahead.
and for thy servant,
Go ahead.
and for thy maid,
Go ahead.
and for thy hire servant, and for thy stranger that sojourneth with thee.
That's what it's for. Right?
Mhm.
That 7th year that grow of itself,
Mhm.
right? Because you didn't plant the 7th year, what grew of itself.
Mhm.
That's for you, your servant, the maid, the higher servant, and the stranger that sojourneth with you. Go ahead.
Verse 7. And for thy cattle, and for thy beasts that are in the land, shall all the increase thereof be meat.
All that is meat for you.
Mm.
All of that's grow of itself.
Mhm.
That's what you're gonna. That's your meat. Yes, sir.
It sounds like if I let somebody sojourning tag along with us, if I call them a stranger, we do have different rules we follow. You're tagging along now, but you being a stranger, we do have different rules. So in the long run, if I just get a set of extra rules, just being in this land, we just ran across this land, I get some new set of extra rules. Them rules don't apply to you. You still got your own set of, you just came along with me and I had a set of rules. And now I'm bumping into this land, getting more rules. You're still stuck off your rules. You're a stranger.
Right. If he come into our land, he got to go by our rules in the land.
Cut.
Yeah.
Eventually, you know.
Well, now he has to. Then eventually, yeah. But he has to leave.
But
That's
they
one of the two.
they rules and they God is different though. We
Yeah.
just bumping into them. They tagging along and they strangers.
Well, he's sojourning, so he's staying.
Come.
Yeah. Go ahead. Verse 8.
Verse 8, and thou shalt number 7 Sabbaths of years unto thee.
All right, let's go flow. Now you're gonna number 7 Sabbaths of years unto thee. Go ahead.
7 times 7 years.
7 times 7 years. That's how much?
49.
49. Right? Go ahead.
And the space of the 7 Sabbath of years shall be unto thy 49 years.
To 49 years. Right?
Mhm.
You counting 49 years. You counting.
Creeping in the Pentecost.
Right? So remember, in the 49th year, which is a Sabbath year,
Come.
right?
Come.
You know,
A question real quick.
yes, sir.
If the stranger, and you know my view on the stranger, so I'm not trying to be slick in that. But my point is, if the stranger is like dwelling with us, they can't be serving another God, could they? They have to serve our God to dwell with us, right? So
Yeah.
you're saying a stranger can dwell in the midst of Israel and still serve the other God, another God?
No. Tony, you want to say something?
Oh, well, obviously after the
And let me be clear. I mean, and not be in sin. Because we know we had Israelites dwelling amongst us that was praising other gods. I'm talking about and still be in good standing with God.
No. If it depends on what kind of. It depends if the stranger is permanent or he's just temporary. Right?
Well, I'm saying if somebody dwelling, I'm talking about a permanent stranger, one that has took the circumcision and everything, one that can keep Passover. I put it like that.
Oh yeah, he has to.
Okay.
Yeah, if he's gonna stay permanently, then he have to go worship our God. But if he's temporarily, I mean, he's gonna there to work to get paid, and then he gonna leave, go back to his people, and then he's different.
Right, gotcha.
Tony,
but the thing is, I get, yeah, he has to adjust. But my thing is, them being strangers, they already got a God. Remember, it said who are gonna go to another God
Who will leave their God?
who will leave their God to go to another God. It's not like that ain't flowing in them just because they strangers. And
well, a
we bump
nation.
heads.
Well, no, he's in a nation, right? You might have individuals that might have left their God,
Huh,
but the entire nation have not.
not.
Yeah,
And that's
the
what's
entire
counted
nation
for,
have
like
not.
your forefathers and your
Well, they all enough to leave that statue anyway, because that's not no real God. That thing doesn't. Yeah, it's a bunch of nonsense anyway.
and they still need 3 generations of feel good, of cooperating and listening to the statute laws and commandments just to come aboard.
Huh?
Still being strangers.
Into that third and fourth generation.
Yeah, the 4th generation from being strangers to cooperate.
No, to come into the
To
congregation.
come
To come in the
I don't
congregation.
see it.
Them living with us, not necessarily them being in the congregation. That's something completely different. Right.
True.
But that's different understanding of that as it is anyway. That doesn't necessarily mean you coming to join. It could mean you doing business.
Huh.
Coming to congregation to do business. You know what I'm saying?
Because there's a commerce law in it too.
Definitely.
Huh.
Because you can do business with them.
Huh.
Right.
Come.
So we got to count. Where we at? 9, 8.
Yes.
By the space of 7 Sabbaths of years shall be unto thee 49 years.
Huh.
Right?
Come.
49 years. Go ahead.
Verse 9. Then shall thou cause the trumpet of the Jubilee to sound on the 10th day of the 7th month.
So we in the 7th month. So the 10th day, 7th month, we know that's atonement. Go ahead.
In the day of atonement shall ye make the trumpet sound throughout all your land.
So in the 50th year, we gotta blow this trumpet, and we blown it in the 7th month and the 10th day of this month, which is a day of an atonement. Make the Jubilee to sound throughout the entire land. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 10. And ye shall hallow the 50 years and proclaim liberty throughout all the land unto all the inhabitants thereof.
So we proclaiming liberty. In the 50th year is liberty to all the inhabitants of the entire land in this 50th year, right? Go ahead.
Like I want my land back. It shall be a jubilee unto you, and ye shall return every man unto his possessions, and ye shall return every man unto his family.
Right.
Wow.
What this does, this keep the inheritance within the tribe.
Wow.
Keep it within the family. So even if you go to sell your land that was allocated to you by God to whoever,
it comes back.
It comes back to you in the Jubilee year. It returns back to the owner.
Right.
If they was like sued for it or something like that.
Doesn't matter for whatever, it does not matter. In the Jubilee year, it automatically resorts back to the original owners.
Wow.
You're only renting it. All you're doing. Temporarily until the Jubilee year, it returns back to the owner.
Wow.
Everything resorts back to what it was before. Right? And this is important while we're doing the Jubilee year. Because once Christ comes, he's going to come in a Jubilee year, because everything's going to resort back to what it was originally. Everything's going to go back. Yes, sir.
In this Jubilee, he gonna tabernacle with us. So
that's correct.
Oh my God.
Because we're in the 7th month when this happened. In the 7th month when this goes down in this year. This is what's gonna have to happen.
Mm.
But again, this protects the family from losing their inheritance.
Mhm.
See that?
Mhm.
That's not how it is today. You can actually lose your inheritance, but not under the laws of God.
Right.
It's gonna go back to the original owners. But they implement this for the rich, but they
Mhm.
don't do it for anybody else, just for the rich. Yes, sir.
So are you saying we still spiritually own stuff?
Yeah, we still own the land of Israel. It still belongs to us.
Wow.
They are sojourners and temporary owners of the land. It's gonna come back to us.
That's bad. That is bad.
They know this.
And they know that. That's the part.
That's why they're getting ready to fight. Because they're gonna have to fight to stay, because it's gonna resort back to the owner.
So when Yahushua come back, it's gonna be another inhabitant possessing his and our land, and he's not gonna be happy about
Like
it.
it is today.
He's gonna show up like, who? What?
Let me show you. Listen, this is what they think.
This
They think that the Arabs,
Mm-hmm.
right,
Mm-hmm.
are Edomites.
Mm-hmm.
They think the Arabs are the Edomites,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And they think that those people and they think that they are us, Israelites,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Let me show you a verse why they think this.
Ooh. Ooh.
Let me show you a verse why they think this right quick. All right?
That was good.
Here's a verse why they think this.
So that
You're gonna come right back. Go ahead, Tony.
you see, you have to say that one more kid. The Arab makes think that
They think the Arabs are Edomites. And they think they are the Israelites. And here's a verse. I'm gonna show you the verse. Obadiah chapter 1, I think it's verse 9. Right? Obadiah chapter 1, verse 9. I gotta get this other precept up. Yeah, can someone get Obadiah chapter 1, verse 9?
Oh.
Let me bring it up here as well. I want to read it here in English. Is it verse? Let me get the right verse. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 10. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 10. I want to read it here first, then we're going to get it in the you're gonna get it in the Hebrew.
Oh. Yeah. I'll take this one.
Go ahead.
Obadiah chapter. What chapter is it?
Chapter 1,
Chapter
verse
1,
10.
verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Right? So this is Obadiah is speaking of Jacob and Esau in this entire chapter. This is what it speaks of.
Mm-hmm.
Right? These two nations or these two fraternal twin brothers. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the verse. It's for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Now I'm gonna show it to you. It's the word, the violence that they harp on, right?
Okay.
The word violence here, let me show it to you in Hebrew. The word violence here, as I'm showing you, I'm gonna click on it. The word violence here is what? It's kamas. The word violence here is kamas. I'm gonna highlight it right here. It's kamas.
Hamas. Okay.
If you remove the C, what do you have?
Hamas.
Hamas. The people, they call themselves what? The rebels over there call themselves what? Hamas.
Yeah.
See? They say, see? This
The violence,
is them.
violence against thy
Because
brother.
they're saying that they're shooting missiles at Israel. Hamas is. It said, see? Hamas, violence. They're shooting missiles against Israel. They're Edom. They're Edomites.
Wow. I heard that before too.
This is the twisting of things that they do to deceive people.
And that really is Hamas. Would take the C off his. Wow.
the sea was silence.
But it's not.
Hamas.
Hamas, but they say no, it's Hamas.
Mm-hmm.
That's vowel pointing bunch of nonsense,
Mm-hmm.
right? They would say, well, the vowel pointing is making it Hamas.
Mm-hmm.
Remove the vowel pointing, it's Hamas,
Like that's
right?
That's slick.
So they slick and think, yeah, see, they calling themselves that,
Mm-hmm.
right? So they, in other words, they fulfilling prophecy. They
Mm.
showing you that they eat them, Edomite.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, are they Edomites?
Blah.
Hamas is Edomites? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
We know they're Arabs,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Hey, didn't he? And could it be possible though? Because we know Esau did mix with the Arabs.
No, Esau mixed with everybody.
I mean, but he mixed with the Ishmaelites the most and first.
No, he actually started off with the Canaanites.
The Canaanites.
Then he took one daughter of Ishmael, but he actually he mostly mixed with Canaanites, Hamites. That's in Genesis, tells you this. He only took one daughter of Ishmael, one, but every one of that he had were Canaanite women.
That's deep.
But he mixed with everybody else.
Deep. That is deep. Wow.
Now, when you read Obadiah at the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first thing it says at the top, and let's read it what it says. I'm gonna show you why this can't why they can't be Edom, because the Bible gonna tell you right now that they can't be. I'm gonna get it in English.
Okay.
Go to the top of the verse.
Come.
We read verse 1.
Come. Obadiah chapter 1 from the top. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord God concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent amongst the heathen. Arise, ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
Right. So, in other words, there's an ambassador sent among the other nations, the heathens, right, saying to arise, let us go against Edom, right? Who was sent amongst the other nations to say, let's go battle and go attack Hamas?
Not Israel.
Among the heathens to go rise up and go battle against Hamas.
That the Moabites?
There's only one people really fighting against Hamas, right or wrong?
Come.
Is it not just Israel?
Israel and America.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
This ambassador sent amongst the heathen, all of them, to go fight against this one battle, right? And verse 2.
Verse 2, behold, I have made thee small amongst the heathen, thou art greatly despised.
Now, is Hamas and the Arabs small among the heathens? Are the Arabs small? Isn't there about 1 billion of them?
Yeah. Name Muhammad.
They have if not the first or the second largest religion, Islam. By no means are they small, right? But take a look at Israel amongst all them Arabs. They small.
Okay.
They the ones small. Right? And is it not that Russia and China is raving up together to go take them down? The only person really supporting them is America. That's it.
That's it.
Once this ambassador is sent, they finna go get them.
Wow.
So Edom can't be the Arabs because Hamas are Arabs.
Yeah, that would be a house divided.
All the Arabs don't like Israel. Is there any Arabs that like Israel? None of them. They're all of them.
All of them.
Hamas is just the one taking it, you know what I'm saying? Taking it there. They willing to get active with it. That's what's good about them.
Hamas and Al Qaeda.
Yeah, they were gonna be active.
So none of the Muslims like Israel like.
Some don't like it. None of them do.
To recognize you that you Israel. You know you
They know that they're not. Listen, they know they're not Israel.
Mm,
The Arabs know they're not Israel.
mm, mm,
All these other nations know that they're not Israel.
They say like Lee, Israelis.
mm,
Listen, and none of them call themselves Israelites.
mm,
Be clear.
mm. So they technically not lying because they ain't.
Yeah, they don't call themselves Israelites. They're
That
gonna
is
call
bullshit.
themselves Jewish
Mm,
Ish.
or Jewish. Yeah,
mm,
that's something you can convert to,
mm,
right? You can convert to being Jewish or a Jew. You can't convert to being an Israelite. So they know that they're not going to call themselves an Israelite
mm,
because they know that's a nationality. You can't convert to that.
mm, mm,
You can convert to living a lifestyle, which they label Judaism,
mm,
but they know they're not Israelites. I'm just showing you this verse itself is showing you that there's no way that Hamas or the Arabs can be Edom.
mm,
Not just the text. You go into historically, we can show that they can't be correct. That's not correct either.
mm.
Any historian will tell you that the Arabs come out of Ishmael.
Come on.
Why did Edom try to hide itself so much? I'm saying everybody else in there, we know he switched. And
Because it says right
Edom
here,
was hiding.
because they're despised. It said, I made you small among the heathens, thou art greatly despised. Who are the most hated people?
Edom.
It's them.
The world hates
It's
them.
them.
Yeah.
They are the most hated people.
Mm,
They want to lie to me that they're not, but they are.
mm,
They hate each other.
mm, mm.
They are greatly despised.
Especially to the day.
Yeah.
Ice everywhere, them shooting each other in the face and all that. They really showing this for this time that this is true.
I'm saying we correct. They're Edomites. That's them. Them fake Jews, they Edomites. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
They're claiming to be us because Hyrcanus converted them. He told them either convert or leave Edom or leave your ancestral land. They wanted to stay in their ancestral land for their forefathers, and they accepted what they would call Judaism, right? When Hyrcanus converted them, and well, he forced them. He gave them an ultimatum: either leave or accept circumcision and so on and so forth, right? So technically, they would become what you call converts to what they call Judaism.
What's
Or
his
to the
name?
Torah.
Say his name again.
Hyrcanus.
High Cranes.
Yeah.
So them Jews understood back then, the ones that converted, we not gonna have the same treasures afterlife they have.
Well, they know they were just convert. They don't I mean, we go into the Torah, it's so different, but it's at that's the point right there where they became what is called Jews, right? They became Jews or converts, and what they did was they kept that identity all the way down to this day, to the point where they thinking they the original people. Their descendants, it got distorted at some point in there where they think they are the original people, but they are not the original people.
Surely our fathers have inherited life.
Some of their own scholars have written books because they looked at the history and the research and say, no, we're not those people. You have Arthur Koser, the 13 tribe. They said if we are Israelite, it must be a 13 tribe because we not one of the 12.
And what's his name?
Otherwise,
That's Arthur.
Arthur Koser. The 13 tribe of Arthur Koser, because he know they're not one of the 12, so they must be a 13 tribe. That's what his book is about.
Okay.
Gee, hey, I like him. How the fuck get off on
They know these stuff. There's scholars understand these things. So I'm just showing you that this is how they twist the Hebrew word Hamas there, make it say Hamas, to make them say that's how they're Edom. When Edom has a marker, scripture say it came out red all over. It's an identifying marker that it has never left it. But the fact is, he's still called Edom all the way in Isaiah, all the way in Daniel, right? Edom means red. So that means that marker is still upon that particular nation, right? It has never left them.
Okay.
So people that say that Esau is black. If Esau is black, why is he continue to call red? Why did God call him red?
Yeah,
If he's black, why is he called red?
that's true.
Does that make sense? If he's black, they call him red? Because if Esau is black and Jacob is black, why is Esau only called red? You
Hey,
sure Jacob red too?
can I add this?
Yes,
Well,
sir.
can I say this? I don't know in California, I know the lingo a little different, but man, I got a cousin named Red, man. We call a lot of brothers down here Red, brother. And they black. I don't know if that's just a slang down here.
That was a
We
good
call-
one. That was a good one.
That's a bad one.
Oh, we know red.
because
That's a
because
bad
But we
one.
call a lot of people Red, bro.
That's
I'm
a bad
telling you.
one.
I said it's a good one because
That's-
it's scattered.
listen.
It's scattered so far in between, but it do exist.
Here's the difference. We're talking about. He's speaking of individuals. I'm thinking of an entire nation that is called red.
Okay, con.
We talking about it. I'm not talking about one person
No,
here.
I got you.
Edomites
You're
is
right.
the red nation.
Con.
Show me the red nation.
But I'm saying though, and I mean I ain't gonna get into this, but I'm just saying when he called Esau red, so if that's the case, we would be saying that every Edomite is red like Esau was, right?
No,
and we
no,
know
no.
that's not the case.
No, I'm saying that the text says Edomites, yes or no?
Right.
So that means there's a red nation, yes or no?
But we know no, that's wrong. That's what I'm saying. We can't take that and say that because we know there's not a red nation because all Edomites. Well, I don't know. I don't want to assume. Do you believe all Edomites are red?
I'll read out the Bible for you.
I mean, like Esau. So you saying all Edomites are the same color Esau was?
Yes, Bible said that there's a nation called red.
No, that's what I'm saying. The color of Esau. Do you believe that all Edomites are that same color
Yes,
today?
yes.
So then there could be no dark skinned Israelites then, right? I mean, dark skinned Edomites then, right?
No.
Well,
Okay.
no, but then wouldn't that be confuse of faith? If it was one, it would be confuse of faith, right?
Huh?
Wouldn't it be like some people that would be confused and you couldn't tell who they were? Like we do have like some dark skin.
All white saying Edomites. That's the thing.
Right. Like so, wouldn't it be some dark Edomites too?
Why would it be dark? What are you saying? Would there be some dark red?
Yeah. Yes.
No.
No.
It would just all
Red
be
ball,
one
light
hue,
skin.
one color. It would be the same as
What
Edom.
you were talking about?
Because I'm like they're like different colors of white.
Different shading of red.
Of red.
From like the bright red down to pale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But their forefather is red. And I'm reading that there's a red nation. You hear right? Can we get Genesis chapter 36, verse 9? I want to read you what it said.
I don't think they're gonna exactly look how Esau looked, but they still gonna carry his hue. They're gonna carry that
36
that
verse
red
9?
hue.
Verse 9.
I got it. Genesis chapter 36, starting at verse 9. These are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir.
The Edomites is a nation. He is the father of the red nation. There is a red nation. Now, if you have one man that came out red, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he turned into a nation of red people, right?
I mean, it is.
That means that would mean, yeah, but that would mean that his red gene is dominant. His red gene is dominant, that when he mixed with another nation, the baby come out looking like him because of the dominant genes that he had. Is the only way he can become a nation. If his genes are not dominant, he can't become a nation of red people.
That's true.
It would end with him.
Cause he gonna be around colored people anyway already. That already naturally go.
If Esau has lost his redness as the Bible talks about him, by the time we reach into Isaiah, there should be no more person that's called Edom, because he's not red anymore.
It's true.
He's still called red. But by Isaiah time, Esau been dead, right or wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So who's Isaiah calling red in Isaiah then?
Edomite.
Obviously, his redness has went down to descendants all the way in Isaiah, where he's still calling them red. And in Isaiah, he's talking of a nation. in Isaiah, you talking about no individual in Isaiah. At that
My,
time,
my
and nation.
has always been that when my understanding has always been when he called him red, and we'll probably discuss this another time because I don't want to, But when it's talking about red, it's describing the color of his hair. His hair was red, not his
Oh.
like skin.
I'm about to read over it because he.
Like you have a verse that says that exactly?
Yeah. The verse that describes it, it says he came out red like a hairy garment. So the redness is is describing the hair over his body. It says red like a hairy garment.
What does the word like means?
Like what does the word mean? I don't know exactly what the definition, but it's like you're comparing something to something.
Right.
Yeah, it said like a hairy garment.
Yeah, but
He
right.
came
So he
out red
compared.
he came out red all over. Then he goes, the word like is used. Before like, the word here is not used. The first came out red all over. No hair is used at all in the description. Then it says like. Now it's comparing him red all over. It says like a hairy garment, meaning a
So
garment
so
has
so
hair all over it. That's how the red is all over this baby.
so this is what I'm saying though. If you take that to mean that they were like, you saying that, so that means every Edomite will be hairy.
No. What I'm saying to you is that it's comparing the redness all over the baby, like hair is all over a hairy garment. What the verse is explaining to us. The way hair is all the red all over this baby, it is like hair all over a hairy garment. That's what it's doing to us. It is not saying that the baby came out with red hair all over him. That's not what it's saying. It doesn't say that. You add it to the text. It's comparing the redness all over the baby, like hair all over here. Regardless why the word like is there first mentioned. Like a hairy garment, it says.
Like.
A hairy garment has hair all over it, does it not?
So let me say this. Do you believe that right now today that Edomite have a more dominant gene than Israel?
Yeah.
What you mean? I wouldn't say dominant. Got the same dominantness of each one.
Khan, they both come
Because
from
both of them multiplied into a nation.
Khan.
No, I'm saying like which one is more dominant? What I'm saying like which gene is more dominant? Like if an Israelite and an Edomite, like we have today converge, like they marry, come one, have sex, which gene would be more dominant?
I would say the Edomite gene would be more dominant.
Right. So I'm saying you would say the Edomite gene then is more dominant than the Israelite gene.
Yeah, that's all I would say. Yeah.
Creamer and coffee. It's like
Yeah. I would say that.
The reason why I would argue against that just on this fight here, because if they will be extinct by this is actually facts. You can research this. They will be extinct, or I think by the year 2060 or something like that, if they keep going the same rate it is, just based off mixing. So if that gene was dominant, they wouldn't be losing population based off mixing, intermarrying. And this is what Trump, Elon Musk, definitely Bill Gates, all these guys know this. This is part of, they understand what's going on.
No. The reason why they're not gonna be extinct.
What I mean, they populate, they will be.
Yeah, they will dwindle down in their numbers a lot because they're out in the elements without protection.
No. I'm saying it, but if their gene was dominant, they will be multiplying at a greater rate. You see what I'm saying? Because it's way more like, you know what I'm saying? It's way more of them, even in this country right here. We outnumbered by millions, like not even like
That's
40
incorrect.
million.
That's incorrect. There's
I mean, we only 13 million in this country, brother. You got 220 million people in America. We only 13. Oh no, we 22 million last time I checked. I'm sorry, 22 million blacks in America. And let me say this: that's not even African Americans. That they're including the Nigerian, like anybody who put themselves as black. It's 22 million. This facts.
No, that's not a fact.
So then, how many black people is in America then? Was it 22 or 44? How many black people in America?
Wait a minute. We just read in Obadiah where God said out his own mouth, he says, I've made thee small among the heathen. Did we never let you know about Edom just now in Obadiah? We go with God, we go with what some man say.
No. That's what I'm trying to say. So in America, you believe there's more Israelites than Edomites?
Of course.
Oh man. Well, I don't know how it is in Cali, but I tell you what, down here, brother, it ain't. I mean, hey, I don't know if the North.
They're not
And I thought
Edomite.
we was more in the
You no no
Southwest.
you think everyone that has a pigmentation problem is an Edomite. That's incorrect. That's why I put onto you the redness, because you have a lot of so-called white people who don't have that redness on them at all. You have the pigmentation issue, but they don't have the red hue.
No, maybe I'm not saying. Let me make sure you understand me. What I'm saying is that anybody that's the Edomite is supposed to be. You saying they the least people on the earth right now,
According to God.
right? So what I'm saying is that when God when he's stating that he's talking about I always took that he's saying when they're among Israel at that time. That's when he would make them least. I don't think they're saying least in the world. But let's say just in America again. If I just use America, if we're saying there's least Edomites in America, then who are all these other people? Like let's say for example, like who are these people? Like would you consider Donald Trump a Edomite?
No, he orange. He ain't red.
No, I don't think he on that red hue to me. So I think he's not.
Who I'm saying Donald Trump?
Gone.
What about Elon Musk?
I don't think so neither.
So what do you consider them to be?
They're from Japhet.
Huh?
Japhet.
Oh, interesting. Okay, we'll have to talk. That's
Uh-oh.
I made from Japan, bro.
oh, okay. So tell me this. Give me an example, or like Hulk Hogan. Is Hulk Hogan an Edomite?
Yeah, I think he got the red
Oh,
hue. Yeah, I think he is.
Like yeah, his chest is red.
Yeah.
He like the red.
so basically, you going off if a person is like that red pigmentation, you would say that Edomite.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. I'm
I'm,
sorry. Y'all go
I'm
ahead
just
and
saying,
continue. You see, I
yeah,
just want to get an understanding.
I've been saying this for years. I want to be clear. I ain't
Yeah,
not saying
but
this today. I've been
Donald
saying this
Trump,
for years. I've been telling the brothers in One West this for years.
But brother, so Trump is in power in America, right? The people like let's use Netanyahu, right? Do you think he's the Edomite? Because
Netanyahu,
he's darker than Trump, the prime minister of Israel.
he looked like he got some red hue on him, if I'm not
No,
mistaken.
them people are way darker than Trump. Those people whatever his name, the
They
prime
can't be
minister
way
over there.
darker. They can't be way
Yeah,
darker. They're
those
in a cold region. They're in a
those
cold.
Ashkenazis, they're darker than like Hulk Hogan, though. Way darker.
You saying Putin is Ashkenazi?
No. I'm saying people that's over there, the Ashkenazis, the people that's like being not like the prime minister of Israel, the people that's in the land right now, those people are darker than the so-called Americans, white Americans. That's why they say they have olive skin tone. These people are not like red at all. They don't have that red tint like Hulk Hogan do.
Yes, he do. Take a look again.
What do you think they
You
start
looking
saying they have
at
olive skin? Why you think they say they have an olive skin tone then?
do you know olive is either green or black?
Right.
No, we know that, but I'm saying the reason why they say that because they got a golden tint to them. So they say that based off the press of the oil. That's why they say they have an olive skin tone. We know that's not true because, like you just said, it's a fact. But the reason why they make that claim that they have an olive skin tone is because of the actual juice from the olive. But most of them have that same color tint to them.
No.
So I get it. So basically, I get it. I'm with you. Okay, let's rock out. I just want to get an understanding. Of trying to follow.
We good?
but you said Donald Trump don't have the red hue?
I don't see a red hue like a bright red hue
Dark
in him.
orange.
Let's go back.
They call that man the Orange Bandit, brother.
Yeah.
Well, that's because with his hair.
Nah, I
Now
thought,
look at that boy cheeks, man. If you pull him up right now, look at that boy cheeks.
Huh?
I saw him red looking one time.
Hey, I could be wrong. I'm saying what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? If he had that red thing on him, then he's an Edomite.
He always got that tan with him. If you ever noticed,
Yeah.
Trump
He's
keep
probably trying to
tan.
hide it, but if you guys see a red on him, then that's what he is.
Now Elon Musk, on the other hand, he can probably he don't have cotton.
Yeah, I don't see it like that.
But Donald Trump,
Yeah, he's Hulk Hogan's brother. Okay.
Leviticus 25.
Leviticus chapter.
then he does, and then not only that, he does freaky stuff.
From the verse 8?
9,
Leviticus chapter
25, verse 9.
Leviticus chapter 25, verse 9.
Read in your Bible. Read in your Bible.
Okay. So 25 verse 9?
Yeah.
Leviticus chapter 25, starting at verse 9, and it reads, Then shalt thou cause the trumpet of the Jubilee to sound on the 10th day of the 7th month. In the day of atonement shall ye make the trumpet sound throughout all your land.
Go ahead.
And ye shall hallow the 50th year and proclaim liberty throughout all the land unto all the inhabitants thereof. It shall be a jubilee unto you, and ye shall return every man unto his possession, and ye shall return every man unto his family.
Right. So we have in the 7th year where you don't grow nothing. You don't plant nothing. Right? You eat what grow of itself. Right? That's what we read.
Come,
You eat what grow of itself.
come.
That's what we read. We read up here. Let's read it again.
So that was saying,
Read verse 4 and 5 again.
Come. Start at verse 4. But in the 7th year,
But in the 7th year, go ahead.
shall be a Sabbath
Uh-huh.
of rest unto the land.
Right? Go ahead.
A Sabbath for the Lord.
You're counting 7 of these years. So in the last 7, the 49th one, right? In that year, all of the 7s before those ones, right? You do the exact same thing, right? So this is all in the 7th year, right? So I'm saying when we get to where we was in 2 Kings, I'm gonna show you how that's dealing with the 49th 7th one, right?
Okay, it's different.
49th year, 7th
The
month.
49th one.
Okay.
I'm gonna explain to you why that's the 49th one and not the 48th and not the 48th and the other ones before.
Okay.
All right. So here, but in the 7th year shall be a Sabbath of rest unto the land, a Sabbath for the Most High, Yahweh. All right. Go ahead.
Thou shalt neither bathe for the Lord.
Thou shalt neither sow thy field. Verse 4.
Oh, yeah, no, I was continuing. Okay.
Did you finish verse 4?
Yeah, no, I'm right there. I see it.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt neither sow thy field nor prune thy vineyard.
Right. So you're not sowing anything, you're not pruning, you're not reaping anything. Right. Go ahead.
That which groweth of his own accord of thy harvest thou shalt not reap, neither gather the grapes of thy vine undressed.
Right. So you leave it just the way it is. You're not reaping anything, you're not gathering anything, right? It's just gonna grow on its own. Go ahead.
For it is a year of rest unto the land.
The year of rest unto the land, and here, verse 6.
Verse 6. And the Sabbath of the land shall be meat for you.
So the Sabbath meaning, like I said before, it's the fruit of the land. The fruit of the land that verse 5 says, which groweth of its own accord. What groweth of its own accord, you're not finna go pick it and reap it, but you can go out and eat it. You can go pull it off the tree and eat it, but you're not gathering it in and putting it into your barn or something like that. You're not doing that, but you can go out there and just grab a fruit or something and eat.
You're not storing it.
You're not storing it. That's why verse 6 says, "It's a Sabbath of the land shall be meat for you." Right? You can just go eat it, not gather it, right? But again, it's grow of its own accord.
It's like Passover food.
Huh?
Like Passover food.
What you mean like Passover food?
Like how we'll probably burn it at night. Like it gotta be through at
No, it's not Passover food. Passover food is unleavened bread and lamb. This is fruits and vegetables. What grow of its own off the tree. What grow off the plants and the grapes and stuff. That's what you're eating, right? That's what I'm trying to say. The Israelites is a not a meat eating nation. They ate off the land, right? Off the fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. So that's what you're eating. It's for you. He says it's for you. Verse 6 says it's for you, your servant, your maid, your hired servant, and the stranger that sojourn with you, right? So your hired servants, these would be people usually that comes from another nation. They come in there to work and then they go back to their land. It also can be Israelites that you hire. But it can also be non-Israelites too, your hired servant, right? So in the 7th year, we have the grow of its own. You're going to eat that, right? In that year. Now, when you jump down where you was at again, Izar, I want you to now read verse 11.
Verse 11. A jubilee shall thy 50th year be unto you.
So the Jubilee's the 50th year. Go ahead.
Ye shall not sow,
You shall not sow, just like you did in the 7th year. Go ahead.
neither reap
Go
that
ahead.
which groweth of itself in its,
That groweth of itself. Same principle there. Go ahead.
nor gather the grapes in it of thy vine undressed.
Undressed. It's the same verbiage that we read in verse 4, 5, and 6. Right? The same thing happens in that 7th year. And then the next year afterwards, the 50th year. So the 49th year and the 50th year would have a back-to-back year where you don't sow, don't reap. You can just eat of its own that grows of itself. Right? Back-to-back years. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 12. For it is the Jubilee, it shall be holy unto you. Ye shall eat the increase thereof out of the field.
You eat the increase of, you can't gather it, but you can go eat it. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 13. In the year of this Jubilee, ye shall return every man unto his possession.
Every man gonna go back to into his possession, right? Now let's go back to 2 Kings, where we were. Chapter 19, right? And verse 29 is where we were, right? So let's read verse 29 again. Go ahead, Tony.
So do these fruits grow by themselves in the land? Like nobody plant them and they naturally grow?
Yes, that 7th year. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna read it. We're gonna go back and read it again. We gotta go back. We gotta go back to Leviticus to get that part. I want to get here 2 Kings 19, verse 29 one more time. Who has 2 Kings chapter 19, verse 29?
I'll take it.
Go ahead.
2 Kings chapter 19, reading at verse 29.
Yes.
You know, and this shall be a sign unto thee, ye shall eat this year such thing as grow of themselves.
Stop. That means it has to be what year?
49th year and 50th.
It has to be one of the 7th year.
7.
To grow it of itself. It has to be one of the 7th year. Right? Go ahead.
7th year themselves, and in the 2nd year that which springeth of the same.
The same, see? It's back-to-back years, you eating of the same thing. So that means the first one has to be a 49th year. And the second one has to be a 50th year. It's the only way it make any sense. Right? Because if it was just a regular 7th year, then the next year you would then be able to go ahead and then sow. And eat of the land. But you can't. But it says it again. And in the 2nd year, that which springeth of the same by itself again. This is a 50th, this is a Jubilee year. It's a 49th and a 50th year. Right? Go ahead.
50th year, what's that? Spring is the same, and in the 3rd year, sow ye and reap and plant vineyards and eat the fruit thereof.
Right, the 3rd year. This confirmed this is a 49th and a 50th year. It couldn't be just a regular 7th year because you would then sow the next year after the 7th year. But you're not. It's a back-to-back. So this is the Jubilee year that is speaking of here, right? Clearly a Jubilee talking about in the scriptures, right?
So would that boil to like the 14th year, 17th month? Would that boil to like the 14 years, 14th year?
The 50th year. This is in the 50th year, right?
Well, he's saying because it was back to back, he's thinking 14 of the 2 7s. So
No, it's just a year.
Right.
But in the 7th year, right, you blow that trumpet in that year. This is just marking years, 49th
right
and 50. let you know that we in a Jubilee year in Hezekiah's reign here. In Hezekiah's 14th year
Okay.
is a Jubilee year. His 14th year, no, his 14th year is the 49th year, and in his 15th year is the Jubilee year,
Okay.
right? Because it's 2 years here, 49 and 50,
Okay.
right? So Sennacherib comes as we read in Hezekiah's 14th year, and that's where he took all the fenced cities of Judah in his 14th year, right?
Okay.
That's that year that they didn't plant anything, right? But then in the 50th year, right, everything goes what?
Back to the original home.
They go back to their land,
Okay.
right? So it's clearly in the 50th year, Sennacherib lose and have to go where? Back to his land. God sends the angel and wipe his army out, and he has to go run back to his land. Everything goes back to the land because it's the Jubilee year. See, if he knew this, he'd be like, I can't go fight them
because
I'm gonna lose.
they power is with them.
Yes, in this year, this is a Jubilee year. Everything returns. I need to go when it's not a Jubilee year. I'll stand a better chance.
Mhm.
See, he don't know the
Yeah.
calendar, doesn't know
Wow.
what's happening.
Wow.
It's regulating listen,
Oh.
this cycle is regulating events every time it comes up.
Wow.
And if you don't see it, you don't understand what's even happening.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
When Jesus Christ read in the book, I came to proclaim liberty, he's speaking Jubilee language. Liberty to the captives, he's speaking Jubilee language. He's in a Jubilee year. It made complete sense that in that year of his ministry, crowds can follow him. Why? Because no one is planting anything.
Oh wow.
You reason again where the apostles go grab fruits. They don't gather nothing. No one is gathering anything. You can just go out to the field and eat. It's a Jubilee year again.
Oh wow.
It makes complete sense again. You don't see it behind the scenes until you kind of look into it.
Oh.
Right? It says that we just read where it says it's a Jubilee year unto the Most High, right?
Come.
When Christ come on the scene, it says it's the acceptable what? Year of the Lord.
Wow.
It's a Jubilee year again. It's the same language. Tony.
Wow.
Do you think most of I used to wonder like how this banana plant get here or how this get in the field if nobody planted it? Do you think this normally flow out of the land of Israel like maybe every 7 years or like 49 years without
Yes.
it being planted certain stuff from that land? Like let's just say California the only place create apples. It's just that slab of land why it's probably or like rice or certain chocolate plants, cocoa plants, tobacco plants. They only grow cotton plant. It's only grown in certain lands, slab of lands, and that's for a reason.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah.
Sugar canes or
Well, certain people you can bring it somewhere else and plant it, and then start being in a different area as well. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Some people have done that. I think what they did to the cocoa plant, they brought it over here
Mm-hmm.
and start planting. But Hezekiah's in a Jubilee year, right? Again, these Jubilee years, again, if you don't recognize them, you can recognize them if you think new crops. You see things grow up themselves, be like, I know what we're in.
Mm-hmm.
spring.
I know what we're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
And everything with that year would have to then resort back to what it was.
Wow.
What it was before. Now we got to go back to Leviticus 25. You got to go back to Leviticus 25. And I want to jump down to verse 20. I want to say this too. Leviticus 25 is a very interesting chapter. The entire thing. I just want to be clear.
Mm.
Talking about Jubilees is a major part of the chapter, but the other stuff it talks about in there too. Very, very interesting stuff that you need to know as well.
Leviticus chapter.
Because it goes off into buying and selling and how you deal with servants and slaves and all of that in the rest of this chapter. But verse 20. Leviticus chapter 25, verse 20. Because He just told them that in the 7th year, you can't plant nothing. So the obvious question is going to be right here, verse 20. Who got verse 20?
So you-
Go ahead.
Leviticus chapter 25, reading at verse 20. And if ye shall say, what shall we eat the 7th year?
See, because we didn't plan on this. And if you shall say, God going to answer you. Well, we can't plant the 7th year. What we going to eat then? Go ahead.
Behold, we shall not sow, nor gather in our increase.
Right. That's the logical question. Go ahead.
Verse 21, then I will command my blessings upon you in the 6th year.
God said, I'm going to command his blessing. See? But he's going to do it in the 6th year. It's the last year of planting. He said, I'm going to command the blessing in the 6th year. Go ahead.
And it shall bring forth fruit for 3 years.
For 3 years. He's going to bring forth fruit for 3 years. That means the 7th year, the 8th year, and the 9th year. It's growing of itself because of God's blessing.
Okay.
Right here. It's going to bring forth fruit for 3 years. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 22. And ye shall sow the 8th year and eat yet of old fruit until the 9th year.
And ye shall sow the 8th year. Right? That's in a regular 7. The regular 7, the 8th year you can sow.
Okay.
Right? But in the 49th one, you have a Jubilee year that follows it. You can't sow. Right? But in a regular 7, the next year, what it says right here, right? You can sow the 8th year. Right? And eat thereof of the fruit in the 9th year.
Okay.
Right? So we clear. Go ahead.
Verse 20, in the 9th year, until her fruit comes, and ye shall eat of the old store.
You should eat of the old store. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 23, the land shall not be sold forever, and the land is mine.
For the land.
For the land is mine. For ye are strangers and sojourners with me.
See, who the land belongs to?
The Most High.
We are strangers and sojourners with the Most High God.
Wow.
Come.
That's all we really are. Until it changes. Right? We were never planted in the land. We were just on the land as strangers and sojourners with the Most High God. And that's why when we didn't keep the sabbatical year, we was put out. Yes, sir.
Now, I see where it's saying we're strangers and sojourners, and they my chosen ones. Picture how look at the other ones that's tagging along with them. I don't even recognize them. These is sojourners and strangers, and these are the ones I love.
And they have sojourners and strangers.
And they got sojourners. But we're going to be planted. We're going to be planted permanently in the land. Just have not happened yet. But that's when we come back to Torah. We come back to the love. Come back to something, like I said, faith, which is concrete, solid. See, we don't have that. Right? We don't have that concrete faith. We don't have that love.
We still got abstract.
That's why we can't be planted. So he said, I can't plant you. When you come back to that, then I can plant you.
Did Egyptians ever have 10 commandments, or the commandments we have? They never had the numbers.
They couldn't have 24
laws.
That wouldn't be those wouldn't be laws.
Right.
Those are confessions.
48.
Those are confessions. They said I have not. Those are confessions of something. Those are not laws.
But see, they swear up and down that's where Moses got them 10 commandments from.
There's no way.
Cause it does sound like a confession. I have not this, I have
That's what,
not that.
all of them says that. All of them start with I have not, I have not.
That's a,
So-
they making confession that they never,
Then I done X, Y, Z.
yeah, but then again, I don't think the Egyptians in Moses' time, Joseph's time go by that.
There ain't nothing to go by.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah, I got you, but I'm just saying that ain't nothing to go by.
That's just some damn timid mumbo jumbo.
People trying to confuse people with that nonsense.
Because even if you did do those things, you still have to say I have not done them, right?
Yeah, you say, huh?
Even if you did do those things, you still have to say I have not done.
No, you can't lie.
You can't
Oh,
lie.
okay.
You're gonna get judged. That's judgment.
So
You in front of a God getting judged. You saying you have not, because you're trying to go into the underworld, to this underworld of peace.
okay,
You can't go in there a lot.
okay.
You can't go and say I have not. They know what you've done.
It's just like when we do the Ten Commandments, and I mean in English, how that would be. Thou shalt not,
Right, thou shalt not.
thou shalt not.
Right. You're not saying I have not. You say thou shalt. There's a
Thou
difference.
shalt not make it, the God before me,
Right.
before my face and stuff.
Right.
I have, they just say, I shall not.
That means you have lived a life and you're saying what you have not done in that life.
Mhm.
I have not did this. I have not. Right?
Mhm.
You ain't gonna say that when you just started.
Right,
That's when you have finished something, right?
right,
Good.
right,
Other way that make any sense. You haven't said I have not and you just started.
right.
You ain't clocked in yet. You have not what? You ain't clocked in yet, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I heard you
You
just
ain't got
had
your
to.
stripes.
You just tried it.
I just heard you had to know how to recite them, not that they have to be true.
No. They have to, because you're making a statement.
Now that makes
confession
perfect
is a
sense,
statement of,
right? Yeah, because I
you're making a confession, but is to who you making a confession to? Obviously, you're dead, and you're trying to confess that you haven't done so and so, that you deserve so and so.
Well, that
That
makes
you
sense.
deserve eternal life
Right.
because you hadn't done these things, so I have not,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah, that
Huh.
makes sense. Yeah.
But we told it in the Bible too as well,
Mhm.
right? It says, "By your word you shall be condemned, and by your word you shall be
Be
justified."
free.
So when you go there, you got to say, "Hey, no, I haven't done that.
Right.
I haven't done that.
Right.
I haven't done that.
Right.
I haven't done that.
Mhm.
Oh, I have done that. I have done that."
Huh.
You get up there and lie, it's gonna be bad for you.
Oh yes. Don't
You
do
gotta
that.
say that when you started. That's when you dead. I mean, that's why it's called it's in the book of the dead.
The book of the dead.
Damn.
Because you're dead.
And guess who read that book of the dead? You never know. He
Who?
was famous.
Oh, a lot of people read that book.
Yeah, but the main one that got popped, the one that got dealt with in Vegas,
Tupac.
Who's talking about?
Tupac. He was reading that stuff.
I'm sad his name's written all over it, but somebody just told me. Guess who, Tupac?
All right, who was reading?
I think it was him.
Verse 24.
Verse 24.
Yes, sir.
And in all the land of your possessions ye shall grant the redemption for the land.
Got granted redemption for the land, right? Everything got to be redeemed. Everything is on a cycle of redemption, right? That's why we have what is called a renew moon. The month renews, right? People have where they're waiting for the beginning of a year to have what they call as a new year resolution.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta do that. We can do that in 30 days. You can change your resolution in 30 days because it's a renewed month. You can go ahead and make your resolution up for 30 days. Everything's renewed. It's
Outstanding.
renewing. We ain't waiting for those 12 months.
That's
do that.
So you playing.
Because you playing. There you go, because you playing.
11 more months for
Yeah.
partying.
Hope we don't end it by then.
11 more months of
Going
partying.
in the next
That was
month.
cut off
Going in the
time.
renewed moon. This is how you know how Israelite thinking.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Why wait 12 months when you can do, you know what I'm saying?
Right, 30 days.
30 days. Right?
That's
That's plausible time for you to put things in place
right.
to make the adjustment.
Mhm.
Right? I don't need 12 months to put things in place to make the adjustment.
Right,
30
right.
days is sufficient time Right?
Yeah.
to make the move and the adjustment. Enough time. Yeah. Make complete sense. You gotta get back to Hebraic thinking, man. These people here, I don't know, they not thinking straight.
And that kind of goes with don't put off for tomorrow what you
you
can
do
do
today.
today.
Let's go back to 2 Kings chapter 19.
Who is it? Verse 30?
Verse 30. Yeah, because we just read where it says, and in the third year, right, ye shall sow and reap and plant vineyards and eat the fruit thereof. The third year, obviously, is the year after the Jubilee. Not the year after the Jubilee that you go back to planting and reaping again. Right? Verse 30.
Verse 30. And the raiment of
The remnant.
and the remnant that is escaped of the house of Judah shall yet again take root downward and bear fruit upward.
And take great. The remnant, right, are going to take root downward and they're going to bear fruit upward. That's the remnant that's in Israel. Go ahead.
That's like a pyramid. What goes down must go up.
No. This is planted. Go ahead.
Verse 31. For out of Jerusalem shall go forth a remnant, and they shall escape out of Mount Zion. The zeal of the Lord of hosts shall do this.
So the most High he's gonna get a remnant, right? And that goes back. Can we jump up? I want to jump up to verse 1.
Come.
Speak on this remnant, verse 1 through 4.
2 Kings chapter 19 from the top.
Yes.
And it came to pass when King Hezekiah heard it that he rent his clothes and covered himself with sackcloth and went into the house of the Lord.
Go ahead.
And he sent Eliakim, which was over the household, and Shebna the scribe, and the elders of the priests, covered with sackcloth, to Isaiah the prophet, the son of Amos.
Go ahead.
Verse 3. And they said unto him, Thus saith Hezekiah, this day is a day of trouble and of rebuke and blasphemy, for the children are come to the birth, and there is no strength to bring forth.
Right, it's because of the approaching army, the Assyrians, right? Sennacherib. Go ahead.
Verse 4. It may be the Lord thy God will hear all the words of how you say that? Shaka?
Rabshakeh.
Whom the king of Assyria, his master, hath sent to reproach the living God. And we reprove the words which the Lord thy God hath heard. Wherefore lift up thy prayer for the remnant that are left.
So verse 4, letting you know there was a prayer made for the remnant. It was praying for the remnant, the people that was left, the one that was in Jerusalem. And then we got our answer all the way down in verse 30, right? You just read in verse 30 the answer that they got. Right? Verse 30, the remnant that is escaped out of the house of Judah shall yet take root downward and bear fruit upward, right? And it's going to be out of Jerusalem that they're going to come. So we have our answer. So the Lord answered the prayer that they made. We read it in verse 4, right? I want to come back down to verse 32.
Verse 32. Therefore, thus saith the Lord concerning the king of Assyria, he shall not come into this city, nor shoot an arrow there, nor come before it with shield, nor cast a bank against it.
Go ahead.
Verse 33. By the way that he came, by the same shall he return, and shall not come into this city, saith the Lord.
So you're gonna have to, the same way he came, the same way you have to go back. Because we did it with a Jubilee year. You're gonna go back the way he came, return back to your land. Go ahead.
Verse 34. For I will defend this city to save it, for my own sake, and for the servant David's sake.
and for my servant David, right?
Mm.
He gonna defend it because again, it is a Sabbath Jubilee to the Most High. Go ahead.
35. And it came to pass that night that the angel of the Lord went out and smote in the camp of the Assyrians 184,500.
But that's 185,000. Go ahead.
And when they arose early in the morning, behold, they were all dead corpses.
It was all dead corpse. So he sent one angel. That was it for them,
The
right?
death angel.
So I mean, when an angel comes, he the way he does these things will be differently, right?
Mhm.
He can come put a plague or something that
Oh.
will wipe out that many. Yeah, not necessarily that he went and started swinging and chopping the sword, but there would be chopped up bodies. But they were all dead corpse, meaning that he gave them some kind of plague, and that killed him. Yes, sir.
It wasn't it an angel before, like I think he did his arm over the city of war, and a lot of people just popped up dead.
Drop dead.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then that another angel slapped somebody and he died.
So we sent the angel in 85. So that was the army that he bring trying to besiege, but he never shot an arrow or anything there. They was all dead. So when Sennacherib comes and he see that his army was dead, he had to flee back.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Verse 36. So Sennacherib, king of Assyria, departed and went and returned and dwelt at Nineveh.
He went back to Nineveh,
Nineveh.
his capital, right?
Come.
Go ahead.
Verse 37. And it came to pass, as he was worshiping in the house of Nasroch, his god, that Adramelech, the
And
Sharezer, his son, smote him with the sword, and they encamped, escaped into the land of Armenia and Esar. Hadon, his sons, reigned in his stead.
right. So he went back to his land, and two of his sons or stepsons or whatever killed him.
Ooh.
While he was worshiping this idol, the statue, right? Because he came over here to the land of Israel. He was talking smack about the Most High God, right? Violation. The Most High God ain't gonna do this. He gonna save you. Ain't gonna. Okay, all right. We don't heard enough. You. Son came and killed him, right? So we're gonna get that. Let's get that story here. Let's go to the Apocrypha. Then you go to the book of Tobit, chapter 1, verse 18. Go to our Apocrypha. Pull it up here. Oh.
Oh God.
Oh. Ah. We have it in the. You got Tobit chapter 1, verse 18?
Tobit chapter 1, verse 18.
Yes.
Um,
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Tobit chapter 1, starting at verse 18, and it reads, and if the king Sennacherib had slain any when he was come and fled from Judea.
See, remember, he fled from Judea. Why? Because the Most High sent an angel and killed 185,000 enemies, man. He had to come back to Nineveh. When he come to Nineveh, he upset. So when he's mad, he come to Nineveh, he was just killing a lot of people, right? Take out his frustration upon them. So if King Sennacherib had slain any, right, when he was come from where? Judea. Right? From messing with Hezekiah, we just read just now, he had to flee back. He was upset, he's killing a lot of people. Go ahead.
I buried them privily.
He buried them privately. Right? Go ahead.
For in his wrath, he killed many.
For in his wrath, he was upset that he lost against Hezekiah. And the Most High did to him. He was killing a lot of people. Go ahead.
But the bodies were not found when they were sought for of the king.
So when the king tried to find the one that he slain, they didn't find him because Tobit was burying them privately, right? Go ahead.
Verse 19. And when one of the Ninevites went and complained of me to the king, that I buried them and hid myself, understanding that I was sought for to be put to death, I withdrew myself for fear.
Right. So one of Sennacherib's man, when they complaining, he's burying them. So he understanding, like, man, I gotta get out of here. Trying to put me to death. So he gone because of fear. Go ahead.
Verse 20. Then all my goods were forcibly taken away.
They take all of his goods. Go ahead.
Neither was there anything left me besides my wife Anna and my son Tobias.
Tobias, right? This is Tobit. Go ahead.
Verse 21. And there passed not 55 days before two of his sons killed him.
See, we just read it in the Bible. It says, did not pass 55 days when two of his sons got him. Right? The Most High said, oh, that's enough for you. Go ahead.
And they fled into the mountains of Ararat.
Ararat, right? We read in the Bible it was Armenia. That's the area where Armenia is in Ararat. Ararat is also where the ark landed, right? In that area. It says in the mountains of Ararat, or they would say Aratu, right? Go ahead.
And Sarchedonus, his son,
Sarchedonus' son, which we read, right, was, I think it was pronounced Sarceres or something. We pronounced it in the Bible. We read it there. I moved it for Second King. Oh, I can't go back. All right, go ahead.
reigned in his stead.
No, Sarchedonus is his son, right? The one we read. Not the one that killed him, the one that reigned in his stead. My mistake. Sarchedonus, his son reigned in his stead. Go ahead.
Who appointed over his father's accounts and over all his affairs. Arachyrus, my brother, Anelius' son.
Right. So he had people in his family that was put over the affairs of the king, the new one that just came up, right? It's Hardon. We read in the Second Kings that ruled in the stead. Tony, you want to say something?
You see it too, huh?
What?
That how that U is there instead of a V. And then if you go up a little, it got UV understanding instead of understanding.
Oh yeah, they do that. Yeah. That's that old English stuff.
You got UOUER instead of UVER.
Huh.
And if you go up a little, you got UV understanding instead of UN.
Right.
Understand?
Huh. So yeah, two of his sons got him here, and they escaped to the mountains of Ararat. And Esarhaddon, his son, reigned in his stead. Right? And who appointed over his father's accounts? And he put some people that was was related to Tobit. Go ahead.
And Achaicurus entreated for me. I returned to Nineveh.
So because his family member who was part of the king's court, he went and talked to the king, and then that's how he's able to come back. When he had left because he burying people. Go ahead.
Now Achaicurus was cupbearer and keeper of the signet and steward.
So he was a cupbearer, like Nehemiah was. Nehemiah was Artaxerxes' cupbearer, right? You know what a cupbearer is?
Yeah, he have to sip all the king's stuff before
He got to sip it
before the king drinks. So the poison is in there. He's gonna die first. You gotta sip it, and then the king wait. See if he's gonna drop dead. Or any pain happens to him. So this guy was the same thing as the cupbearer. So we see another instance here where an Israelite is a cupbearer for the king. That's how high up they are, right next to the king. High up in the army, right? So he's a cupbearer, and he kept the signet meaning when things would be stamped,
Mhm.
he would stamp it,
Mm.
right?
Mhm.
And then it would the degree, they would write the decree up, and then they got to stamp it with the king's signet. So he had it. Go ahead.
And overseer of the accounts.
He says also he was a steward and an overseer of the accounts. So he had to make sure that the money everything was correct, right? And people was in their place. Steward meaning he made sure the people in the ranks and the office and stuff was in their place and all of that stuff. So he had a lot of jobs. He's the cupbearer, he had the signet, he's the steward, and he overseer the account. This guy right here dealing with a lot, right? I'm going to show you just how one Israelites, how multifaceted, how smart we were.
Wow.
We can do plenty of jobs, right?
Mhm.
Go ahead.
And Sarchedonus appointed him next unto him, and he was my brother's son.
And he was his brother's son, going through the month in him, right? So that's the whole story. When he went back from fighting with Hezekiah, this is what happened to him. We get a little bit of Israelite history too as well when he comes back, right? So we have those things. You know, we want to go back when it comes to Deuteronomy 31. We have that Jubilee there that happens. We need another Jubilee here. We're going to first start Deuteronomy chapter 31. And we're going to get starting at verse 9. Get verse 9 down to verse 13. Deuteronomy chapter 31, starting at verse 9 down to verse 13.
Deuteronomy chapter 31, starting at verse 9. And Moses wrote this law and delivered it upon the priest, the son of Levi, which bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord, and unto all the elders of Israel.
Right. So the elders have the law. Remember, this team here of elders always been around. Always been elders all around. Elders, 70 elders in the wilderness, elders after that. There's always elders. There's elders that was in the church. When Paul went up to Corinthians, he went up into the apostles, it says, and elders. So you always have elders. You know what I'm saying? You always have older men who've seen a lot, right? Most I would say, ask your father, your forefathers, meaning your ancestors, meaning your elders. So they'll tell you. Because the older men been there, they seen these things, right? People that you don't really know who they are, but these men been there, they've been around. They've been there and done that. They know these things. You need these men to be part of the church because they fill in a lot of gap and they give a lot of wisdom as well. So you need elders, right? Go ahead.
And Moses commanded them, saying, at the end of every 7 years in the solemnity of the year of release in the Feast of Tabernacle.
So we hear at the end of every 7 years, right? In the solemnity of the year of release, remember, everything goes back to to the owners, right? You're releasing the slave, you're releasing the ownership of the land. Let's go back to the owner. But it's specifically in the Feast of Tabernacles. Go ahead.
Verse 11. And all Israel is come to appear before the Lord thy God in the place which he shall choose. Thou shalt read this law before all Israel in their hearing.
So in the same time in that year, that 7th year, you got to go ahead and then read the law when all Israel are coming together. You got to read the law to them. This happens every 7 years, right? Or it's supposed to happen every 7 years, right? So they keep Israel in the law because every 7 years, they all come together and hear it, right? Then they also hear it every 7 days on the Shabbat. See what I'm saying? So this theme of 7 is recurring, is constantly, it's all over the text. There's 7, 7, 7, 7, 7 here. 749. Then you have a 50, right? Then you go again with the 7. So you have rotation all over the place.
Mhm.
But the 7 is the most consistent one that I've seen that's all over the place. That's very significant with the 7, right?
Wow.
All right, go ahead.
Verse 12. Gather the people together,
Mhm.
men and women and children, and thy strangers that is within thy gate, that they may hear and they may learn and fear the Lord your God and observe to do all the words of this law.
Right. So everyone needs to hear and fear us all Israel. And as it says right there, even the stranger that's within your gates as well. They got to come in here and fear. So they can hear and fear the Lord. Go ahead.
Verse 13. And that like their children which have not known anything may hear and learn to fear the Lord your God as long as ye live in the land whither ye go over Jordan to possess it.
Right.
Mhm.
So if you do that every 7 year, then your children is gonna know. They're gonna hear the history. They're gonna hear the information. They're gonna know. If you don't do it,
Mhm.
what's gonna happen is that then there's a break. The children are gonna come up. They're not gonna know.
Mhm.
They don't know what this means. Don't know what it means. That's what a lot of stuff today. A lot of this new generation
Mhm.
really don't know.
Mhm.
They don't know a lot of stuff because the information is not being transferred down. There's no transfer to continue.
And you got to get it down into that 3rd and 4th generation. So
No, this is what Israel is supposed to happen every 7 years.
every 7 years.
What happened? We not only tell our children, but also the strangers within our gate. They also be taught, right? And they have children too as well, so they would also know and know that that's what's going to happen, right?
Mhm.
Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 15, verse 1 through 11.
Get it?
These are the things that we wasn't doing while you have gaps
Mhm.
and problems comes up with the next generation that don't know, right?
Less communication.
We're gonna get back to these things. Who got it in Deuteronomy chapter 15, verse 1?
I got it.
Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 15 from the top. At the end of every 7 years, thou shalt make a release.
Like they have this in their law, you know that, right?
Yeah. They
Every
know
7
what this
years,
is.
you're supposed to be raised off of your
Yeah.
what is it called
Record.
again?
Like your record type of criminal record, or
Like
or bills too.
That's your criminal
Your
record.
bills too. Your
a new
yeah.
slate, like a new slate.
What do they call it again?
like a bill.
Theirs is called, it was a Shemitah or something like that.
No, what's that called when stuff go on your Experian records? What does the Experian hold again for you?
Oh, your credit.
Your credit report.
Come on.
Every 7 years, you're supposed to clear off your credit report. You're supposed to go clean.
Wow.
It's supposed to go clean in 7 years.
Hmm.
Supposed to. They stopped doing that. But it was supposed to go clean.
They stop messing with your
They stopped cleaning it.
stop cleaning it. Yeah.
After 7 years, it's supposed to clear your record up.
That makes
Supposed to be clear.
sense.
Yeah, because if not, you're credit up because you can't buy stuff because your credit is bad. But after 7 years, you're clean. You can then come back and do some things.
But then again, I don't think they do that no more.
No, they stopped doing it.
They want their
They
money.
used to do it, but they're supposed to do this. They're supposed to clear up your record.
Just like your driver's license, you get a ticket. And you pay it, but it goes on your driving record.
Yeah, all that's supposed to be clear after 7 years.
That's 7 or 10
7.
years, basically.
All right, who's reading?
I am.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. And this is the manner of the release. Every creditor.
Every what?
Every creditor.
Is in that credit report.
That is.
See, every credit is supposed to be cleared up. Go ahead.
Every creditor that lendeth aught unto his neighbor shall release it.
Shall release it. That's why I'm saying they originally had this on the book that your credit report was cleared up for 7 years.
Mhm.
Whatever you had accredited, you didn't get to pay it.
Mhm.
The creditor have to release it. Go ahead.
He shall not exact it of his neighbor or of his brother, because it is called the Lord's release.
Because the Lord's release.
Wow.
See that?
Oh, I ain't never heard this word before.
They're supposed to release the credit and clear your credit up. But they're not gonna do it because they're evil.
Come.
But God got it. You won't do what I'm okay, don't do it then. Don't do it then. Don't free the credit up. It's even bad down to the point where you can't even get a job if your credit report is bad. They're not gonna hire you.
I wonder what's that now all about. They don't trust you.
It's about violating God's laws.
I mean, I'm talking about why the job don't.
Because they figured out how you can't pay your bill. And they use that against you.
But I need this
That's
job
what
to
they
pay
need the job
my
to
bills.
pay my bills. So that's how stupid it is. That's how dumb it is. That's what I'm trying to say. Right.
God.
That's how dumb it is.
The dumbest stuff
That's
ever.
like, I was angry by a foolish nation. That's what he said he's gonna do. And we see it as that.
Cause it's said for something small. I mean, this problem. I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna prove that we are down a foolish nation. When I had my job, I used to take the flag down and I used to fold it up. So one day I took the flag down and I went in my library to check on something. And I had left the flag sitting on the counter. And I just walked off and forgot about it. Did you know the next day I had a complaint? Cause I left the flag sitting on that on the counter.
Oh yeah.
Just something, and it was like, I don't know why he just left it sitting there on the counter like that. What's the
This American flag?
yeah.
Yeah, I could.
You're gonna get a complaint for that.
You know, I can understand if I left it on the
Brother, at
floor.
nighttime?
If I left it on the floor.
Oh no, yeah, put that flag up.
Yeah, that's
how they
that
see
is
it.
steak.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah, but
show
just
flag.
leaving it on the damn counter.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but they don't see that like
No,
that.
they don't say
They
it
took
like
that to the heart.
Yeah.
A black man, he been, I get
No,
it.
they don't know what
No, I'm just saying that the flag is out.
yeah.
Mhm.
So they're gonna take some offense to that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in that spot every time you take your hands off.
And then the
it-
supervisor since him, he been in Latin, he made a big deal.
Oh yeah.
out
Oh yeah.
Oh,
trying to be
man.
down with them.
Oh yeah.
You know, but I'm like, damn, I mean, I'm like, what's the problem? I mean, I left it on the counter. I mean, you know, my mind is, I'm at work, my mind, I'm trying to get through the day, man. I ain't come here to, geez.
All right, who's reading?
I am.
Go ahead.
Verse 3. Of a foreigner thou mayest exact it again.
See, of a foreigner, you can exact it again. Right? See, if you let a foreigner, he got to pay you back in that 7 year. Go ahead.
But that which is thine with thy brother, thine hand shall release.
You're gonna release it from you with your brother. Right? You gotta do. You gotta release that. So he's saying, well, we can do that. But you're not one of us. You're not one of us. So y'all gotta pay. But one of our own people, we gonna release it.
Come.
Right?
Come.
This is what they're saying. We gonna release it. Which isn't a problem, because when we in power, y'all gonna have to pay. We gonna release it from our brothers.
Mhm.
What it is. That's what it says, right?
Come.
Go ahead.
Verse 4. Save when there shall be no poor among you, for the Lord shall greatly bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God give thee for an inheritance to possess it.
So the exception is that when there is no poor among you, right? Say when there is no poor among you, right? So that means it's gonna come to a point where there ain't gonna be no poor among us. Y'all are gonna be rich. Y'all gonna have dough.
Come.
Go ahead.
Verse 5. Only if thou carefully hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all these commandments which I command thee this day.
Go ahead.
For the Lord thy God blesseth thee as he promised thee, and thou shalt lend unto many nations, but thou shalt not borrow, and thou shalt reign over many nations, but they shall not reign over thee.
Yeah, if we listen, that's what would have happened, right?
Come.
But it's gonna happen again because we're gonna come back to these things. This is what's gonna happen. So if we're gonna reign over many nations, they can't reign with us. That doesn't make any sense,
Come.
right?
Cause then it'll be saying we gonna reign over many
Nation,
nations.
you right.
Okay, who gonna reign over each other when now the battle gonna
Gonna go down. Come. But if everything gotta go back to what it was before, this is what it's gonna go back to. You know what I'm saying? There is no insertion in here where they are ruling with us. It is not nowhere in the Torah, nowhere. What verse did they ever was ruling with us? They was always in subjection. Even when we had a king of our own in the land that ruled over us, he put us over them that was in the land with us. They wouldn't say, well, you ruling with them over your own people. Right? Let's say we have another nation who want to roll with the law, statutes, and commandments, but their people won't. They say, well, I'm ruling I'm ruling with y'all over my people. No. No. That's not how it works. You're not ruling with us over your own people.
But what if they
You
were
line up with them?
what if they were the one keeping statute, law, and commandment too?
What you mean?
Or like, what if they?
That's what I'm saying. They're going to
Right.
confusion.
There you go. See, I got you.
They're going to confusion.
Yeah.
No, you got. If the year of release says everyone is going to go what?
back to
their own land people.
Come.
You can't say, well, no. I'm gonna stay over here with you Israelites and roll with you because I believe in your laws and your Messiah. There is no clause to say because you believe in Christ and you don't get to go back to your people. You have to go back to your people, whether you believe or not.
Wow.
even in jail, wherever you go.
There is no exception nowhere in the law that says that.
Well, okay. Even as a nation and an individual, like maybe there's an individual that could be.
Still got to go back to
What
your
you mean?
people.
No, that wouldn't work either. Damn, I'm trying to
you
give him in the back
I don't
door.
know what you was explaining.
No, because as a nation versus as individuals, we know as a nation they don't have a chance. But isn't there a possibility?
What you mean not a chance? I don't understand what you mean.
Well, nations as a nation, they going into captivity. All the nations are going into captivity.
Okay.
But won't there be individuals amongst the nations that get to have some of the fruits that the Israelites get? Like now, is Israelites doing good in Esau's kingdom? Would it be some?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying,
But
but
that's
you still accounted with your nation though.
Okay, calm. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Where it is today, where you have people from other nations, they claiming to be us, right? No, we converted, right? Paul said we grafted in. We're not Israelite. No. You still from your nation. No, that's
we
the
spiritual
problem.
Israelites.
Yeah.
Yes,
sir.
I saw something. I didn't look at the video, but what's the faithful to God has some video.
Unfaithful
to God. Oh, you say faithful, you call him unfaithful to God.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just call him
He's unfaithful because he don't believe in law, statutes, and commandments.
Oh, please, but he gonna say that the Ashkenazis were the so-called black Jews, or some title he had on video.
Listen to that dude, but he don't understand the Bible, bro.
But he wants to interview these former West people and former other brothers from Israel.
He's bitter because he's been proven wrong too many times. So he's just trying to find anything to say something. He doesn't understand the Bible.
What about the other one? One to think he's God unlogic.
Him too. These guys are just don't understand the Bible. That's just what it boils down to. You know what I'm saying? You have to know what to ask them to use so that they don't understand what the Bible is saying. That's all you right. How you faithful to God and talk about doing away God's law, statutes, and commandments? Is that how you faithful to God doing that?
It's perfect statute, law, and commandment. Wow.
Come on, man.
He's
the contradiction.
Yeah, he's the main one. He's the one that be raising this when they brothers be trying to talk, read and and he's out there just running his mouth.
No, I think he goes on the street stuff. I've not seen him on the street stuff. That's vocab.
This
Trying to
vocab,
go out
and
there and do
another
that.
vocab, and this another guy, not he kind of like light skinned and kind of, you know, he's a Christian, but he always going against them.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, but no.
Who's reading?
I am.
Go ahead.
Verse 7. I'm gonna read verse 7. If there be among you a poor man, if of one of thy brethren within any of thy gates in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee, thou shalt not hearken thine heart, nor shut thine hand, harden thine heart, nor shut thine hand from thy poor brother.
Right. So you gotta help your poor brother out. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 8. But thou shalt open.
You're not helping him to buy drugs. Let's be clear. We're not doing that. If he needs something to eat, we doing that. But we're not gonna give him the money to go kill himself. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 8. But thou shalt open thine hand wide unto him, and shalt surely lend him sufficient for his need in that which he hath wanted.
Right. You can go above and beyond and say you can just go give it to him.
Mhm.
You have to lend it to him. You can go give it to him.
Mhm.
Right? But you probably ain't gonna get it back.
That's how it really supposed to be. At times.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can lend it to him. I'm gonna lend it to you. Because he can say, man, lend it to me. Like, no, listen, man, you can have it.
Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Verse 9. Beware that there be not a thought in thy wicked heart, saying, the seventh year, the year of release, is at hand.
See, it's a wicked, you say to yourself, it's the 6th year. If I let him, then I gotta let it go the next year. That's what he's saying. Don't let there be no kind of thought of a wicked heart saying the 7th year, the year of release is at hand. So I'm not gonna let him because I'm gonna have to let it go. Go ahead.
And thine eye be evil against thy poor brother, and thou givest him not, and he cry unto the Lord against thee, and it be that's somebody's phone.
That's
Phone ring.
Server Smith, your phone ringing. You don't hear his phone ring.
Oh, it's
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
no, I'm just saying, because he must have that on mute, but the phone can ring and we can hear it or something like that.
He must have another phone or something. We have 2 phones or something going on. All right, go ahead.
It be sin unto thee.
And he be saying, yeah, you can't be looking like that. Go ahead.
Verse 10. Thou shalt surely give him, and thine heart shall not be grieving when thou givest unto him, but that for this thing the Lord thy God shall bless thee in all thy works and in all that thou puttest thine hand into.
Yeah, see that you want to be blessed. So don't think if you lend a brother and you don't get it back, God gonna bless you for doing that, right? And last verse.
Verse 11. For the poor shall never cease out of the land.
So the poor shall never cease out the land. This is at this time, right? Or on this side of things before the Messiah comes. Go ahead.
Therefore I command thee, saying, thou shalt open thine hand wide unto thy brother, to thy poor, and to thy needy in the land.
In the land, right? We got the understanding of what it is going on in the land. The year of release. Now we got to go get it in the book of Nehemiah, chapter 7, verse 73. Word. Nehemiah chapter 7, starting at verse 73. We're going to read all the way through to chapter 8. Nehemiah chapter 7, starting at verse 73. We're going to go right from there into verse 8, all the way down.
Verse, I didn't get that. Chapter 7, verse 73.
Huh.
Okay. Nehemiah chapter 7. Chapter 7, verse 73. Okay. Nehemiah chapter 7, verse 73. So the priests and the Levites and the porters and the strangers, singers, and some of the people and the Nemean,
The Nethanim,
Nephites, and all Israel dwelt in their city. And when the 7th month came, the children of Israel was in their city.
go ahead.
Okay. You might have to take this over. Renewing the covenant under
No, verse 8, verse 1. Chapter 8, verse 1 now.
chapter 8, verse 1. Okay. And all the people gathered themselves together as one of men into the street that were before the water gate, and they spake unto Ezra the scribe to bring the book of the law of Moses, which the Lord hath commanded to Israel. Verse 2.
Go ahead.
And Ezra priest brought the law before the congregation, both of men and women, and all that could hear with understanding on the first day of the 7th month.
Right. So we see here is that they're reading the law to the people, and this takes place in one of the Jubilee year. Not the Jubilee year, one of the 7th year, right? One of the 7th year where you're not planting. This is when you come together. You read in Deuteronomy 31. You bring them all together and then you read the law to them, right? So when they came back out of the Babylonian captivity, this year was one of those 7th year where you would read the Bible, and read the Torah to all the people, everyone in the 7th month, right? Go ahead.
Verse what, 3? Verse 3, and he read therein before the street that was before the water gate from the morning until midday, for the men and the women, and those that could understand, and the ears of all the people were attended unto the book of the law.
So everybody was into the book of the law. So this is where that they read everything. Now this is another sabbatical year that the law is being read. So we see that another sabbatical year we find in the Bible again, and then we have because they went into captivity because they did not keep the sabbatical year. Right? Can we get that in the book of 2nd Chronicles? Chapter 36.
First Chronicles chapter 36.
Oh,
Second Chronicles. Chapter 36. And let's start at verse 20. Right? Second Chronicles 36. And let's just start at verse 20. Go ahead.
And the Second Chronicles chapter 36, reading at verse 20. and them that had escaped from the sword carried he away to Babylon, where they were servants to him and his sons until the reign of the kingdom of Persia.
So the entire reign of Babylon, we was in captivity. So the Babylonian reign, when we went in there, was for another 70 years, and then it ended. Right? Well, before we went in, but then when we went in, 70 years after it ended, and the Persians came in, right? We were there until the reign of the kingdom of Persia. Right? Go ahead.
21. To fulfill the word of the Lord by the mouth of Jeremiah, until the land had enjoyed her Sabbath.
But the land had enjoyed her what?
Sabbath.
Sabbath. See, because we was not keeping that sabbatical year. We was not keeping that sabbatical year. Right? Go ahead.
For as long as she lay desolate, she kept Sabbath to fulfill therefore to fulfill 10 years.
10 years, that's 70. That's 70 years. So that means we owed 70 years.
Worth of Sabbath.
70 years of Sabbath. So that's 70 times 7. That's 70 times 7. 70 times 7 is how much is that?
144.
70 times 7.
1,400.
That's 490.
Oh.
70.
I'll get past it.
Want to do the math again?
Yeah, okay. 70 times. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I see it.
70
I see
times-
it. 70 times
7.
7. 490.
490 years we owe. So if we take when we went into captivity, what is it, 586? We minus 490. That would bring us what? 1090, something like that. Like 1090.
What's he talking about? This captivity right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right? 1090. I have it here in a PDF. Hold on. Can you pull it up?
Well, you said we were subtracting 586 from 490, right?
What did I say? So adding.
Oh, adding.
Adding.
Oh.
You gotta add that. Right?
Yeah, you was right. 1076.
About 10 something. You blow it. You blow it. See, can I bring this up so we can see it? All right, let's up. Let's see, can we share that? Where is it? Here we go. I'm gonna share it. Here we go. Right. All right, so Nebuchadnezzar took. Let me highlight what we're reading here. Nebuchadnezzar took the Jews into captivity to Babylon into 2 deportations, the last of which was 605 BC. Exile returned, began rebuilding the temple in 536 BC, right? Daniel chapter 2 and 9, Ezra 1 and 1. So 605 minus 533, we get 70. That's 70 years we was in the captivity, right? So 70 times 7 is 490, right? That's what we owe the sabbatical year. Ooh. So 605 plus 490, we get 1095. 1095 would bring us back to when Saul was anointed.
Okay.
So it's in the days of Saul. It seemed we wasn't keeping the sabbatical year. I read about one in Hezekiah, but wasn't sure if we was keeping it. So we see that. So we had old 490. We go backwards. You look at since the days of Saul, we wasn't keeping a sabbatical year.
Wow.
Long 490 years. So we'll be captivity. So we can go ahead and get that together.
Right, because didn't we say something about David? And that David, he didn't keep the Sabbath.
There's a lot. It looked like they was not keeping Passover. Some other
It was
stuff,
because we discussed
crazy
that.
stuff. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. They wasn't keeping a whole bunch. They wasn't keeping a whole bunch of stuff.
Wow. Well, that makes sense, man. That line up too. Oh man.
Yeah.
So we owe 497?
I mean, we in 70. We all 490 years wasn't keeping it.
Wow.
So that amount to 70 years.
Hmm.
Right? Can we get Leviticus 26 and 31? Leviticus chapter 26. And let's get verse 31 to 35.
Yeah, we was tripping, huh? What? Wait a minute.
Still tripping.
Wow. Calm. Wow.
Still tripping.
My goodness.
All right, who got that?
I got it.
Go ahead.
We doing Leviticus chapter 26, starting at verse 31.
Come.
And I will make your cities waste and bring your sanctuaries unto desolation, and I will not smell the savor of your sweet odors.
Go ahead.
And I will bring the land into desolation, and your enemies which dwell therein shall be astonished at it.
Go ahead.
Verse 33. And I will scatter you among the heathen.
That's what happened. Go ahead.
I will draw you out, sword after you.
I will draw out a sword after you.
Con.
Go ahead.
And your lands will be desolate, and your cities waste.
That's what happened when we went to captivity. Go ahead.
34. Then shall the land enjoy her Sabbath.
See, then shall the land enjoy her Sabbath. Go ahead.
As long as it lieth desolate, and ye be in your enemy's land. Even then shall the land rest and enjoy her Sabbath.
See, that could be what's happening over there right now. Since we're not in there, our enemies are in there. The land is enjoying her Sabbaths, right? Because I don't think they over there planting like that.
Because they know.
They prefer to get money from America, and that's how they kind of get their money. And goods are kind of like shipped in, right? They ain't saying we're gonna grow off the land, and eat off the land. They ain't doing that, right? They mostly want to eat meat, eat animal flesh. So the land is enjoying their Sabbath since we not there. Go ahead.
Verse 35. As long as it lieth desolate, it shall rest, because it did not rest in your Sabbaths when ye dwelled upon it.
See? Then the rest. We didn't keep it. We kept planting like we were told not to.
Wow.
The things got to rest. That's how important it is. It was so important that it caused us to go into captivity. It caused us to lose our land. You're not respecting the land that you're on. So the land over there, most of the land over there, Israel, is lying desolate. It's really hard to find the barley crops. They gotta go to different places in the Negev area, way at the end, to try to find the barley crop to see that the barley's of Eve. They go all over the place to find it. Yes, sir.
I just thought about something. So even when you decide to be a farmer and you start to take up farming and planting and sowing and reaping, you still gotta follow these 7 years.
Yes.
Man, that's
The laws you gotta follow.
wow.
You a farmer. So you gotta put down.
Cause I know people, they just start planting stuff and they start, you know what I'm saying? They're not really tuned into what they're doing. They just want to see something grow. I want to grow some garlic or something.
Yeah, farmers, they don't do that. Up in here. I don't know if no farmer that does that. There might be some, but I don't know of any that keep this sabbatical stuff. They're gonna continue to plant every time. They want more produce and stuff because they want to sell, and money.
Wow. That's not the way to do it.
The land got to rest.
Mm.
The land is stronger than us. The land can go for 6 years, but then 7 it needs to rest. We can go 6 days and we got to rest. You know what I'm saying? You pushing your body more than that, you start running into a problem. You gotta get rest. This stuff has to happen. We need these things. You know what I'm saying? Can we go back to who was in Nehemiah? Who was in Nehemiah? That's why I went into captivity. That time. The other time, this wouldn't be it. We didn't believe in the Messiah.
Man.
Didn't believe who he was. Let's finish it off. We was in Nehemiah chapter 8. Verse 4. Oh, I gotta get the hold on, let me try to get the other one. Hold up. No, we got that. Got that. I think it's in okay.
No, seeing the bird law.
You seen the who?
You can't eat certain bird, owls, eagles, hawks.
Yeah, predators. You wouldn't want to eat that. Hey, Esau do though. Esau eat.
But I'm saying, if we didn't know the law, how would we detect that from like a chicken? I could see bats, probably.
Nah.
But without knowing those, you might not know.
You just see the body of. If you seen the body of it up close, you wouldn't know.
Like the owl.
None of them. They have different. Like,
Yeah, I feel that, but it's like
they like.
but it's still a hungry man that don't care with us.
You're right. You're
With
right.
a bow and arrow, barbecue grill lit for him.
You're right.
No, let's go back to 2 Kings where we was. 2 King. 2 King. Here we go, 2
Like, man, my church will go in the waste.
Chapter 19.
Con.
Verse 6. Where we left off at. All right, we got that.
2 Kings chapter 19, starting at verse 6. And Isaiah said unto them, Thus shall ye say to your master, Thus saith the Lord, Be not afraid of the words which thou hast heard, with which the servant of the king of Assyria hath blasphemed me.
Right? For they blaspheme the Most High God. They said, don't worry about him. Go ahead.
Behold, I will send a blast upon him, and he shall hear a rumor and shall return to his own land, and I will cause him to fall by the sword in his own land.
We read that, right?
Come
We
on.
went back home, 2 of his sons killed him, right? Right? So the Most High saying that. Go ahead.
Verse 8. So Shaka returned and found the king of Assyria warring against Libnah.
He warred against Libnah, right?
Mhm.
Go ahead.
For he had heard that he was departed from
Lachish.
Lachish.
So he left Lachish. So why did he leave Lachish? He couldn't take Lachish. He departed from Lachish, right? Can we get 2 Chronicles 32 and 8? Hold that. 2 Chronicles chapter 32. verse 8.
Chapter 32.
Yeah. Second Chronicles chapter 32.
Second Chronicles, reading that chapter 32 and verse 8.
Sorry, verse 9.
Second Chronicles chapter 32, reading at verse 9. After this did Sennacherib, king of Assyria, send his servants to Jerusalem.
See, he sent Jerusalem, go tell him to surrender, go ahead.
But he himself laid siege against
Lachish.
Lachish.
Right, remember, we just read where Robert says where he left Lachish. So we're reading here where he was laying siege to Lachish, trying to take it. Go ahead.
And all his power with him.
And all his power with him, trying to lay siege to Lachish. Go ahead.
Unto
Hezekiah,
king of Judah, and unto all Judah that were in Jerusalem, saying.
Right? So he was laying siege to Lachish with all his power. But we read in 2 Kings where when Rabkashah went back, he left Lachish. Right? Why did he leave Lachish? He didn't say he conquered it. He said he finally left Lachish. He was fighting at Libnah. Why did he leave Lachish? Let's get Jeremiah 34 and 7. Jeremiah chapter 34 and verse 7.
Jeremiah chapter 34 and verse 7.
Yes.
When the king of Babylon's armies fought against Jerusalem.
So when Sennacherib fought against Jerusalem, he lost. You have to go back. He came at the wrong time. And he was talking smack to them about the Most High. You shouldn't have said nothing like that. So when Babylon army fought against Jerusalem, go ahead.
And against all the cities of Judah.
Against all the cities of Judah, go ahead.
That were left,
go ahead.
Against Lachish.
Against what?
Against Lachish.
Lachish is right there, go ahead.
And against Hezekiah.
Go ahead.
For these defense cities remain of the cities of Judah.
See, these were defense cities, right? I mean, they were defended, hard for you to defeat. That's why when Sennacherib was there, he laid siege at all his power, and he couldn't take them because they were defense cities.
Okay, hard to defeat.
Right. These defense cities remain of all the cities of Judah. See, they remain. These two cities remain because they were defense cities. They couldn't conquer them. So he had to leave, and he started fighting at Libnah. So that's why he left. Because these were defense. Even the Babylonians could take these cities, they were defend.
That's Lachish and Hezekiah?
Right. These two cities here. Right? He tried to take them, but could not. Let's go back to 2 Kings. That's all we needed. I don't want to read where he was reproaching the Lord, because we know what happened to him. Got beat up.
Slammed around.
Smacked around. And then he went home, and then
Kids done.
two of his sons got him.
Put that sword on him.
Two of his sons got him. 2 Kings chapter 20, verse 1.
Chapter 20 from the top.
2
Kings chapter 20 from the top.
Yeah.
It came to pass after this also.
2 Kings chapter 20, verse 1.
I got it. Let me
Come.
2 Kings chapter 20 from the top. In those days was Hezekiah sick unto death.
See, after that happened, he became sick unto death. Go ahead.
And the prophet Isaiah, the son of Amos, came to him and said unto him, Thus saith the Lord, set thine house in order, for thou shalt die and not live.
Right. So a lot of us wish we could have that warning. You know what I'm saying? Get things together.
On the deathbed getting a warning.
You just hate the Lord send the prophet, and he told him, "Hey man, you're gonna die. Get your house in order. Get everything set straight." Go ahead.
Then he turned his face to the wall and prayed unto the Lord, saying, verse 3, I beseech thee, O Lord, remember now how I have walked before thee in truth and with a perfect heart, and have done that which is good in the sight, in thy sight. And Hezekiah wept sore.
See,
Mm.
when he is gonna die, what does he do?
Start praying to the Most High.
He started praying to the Most High, but he said, remember,
Mm-hmm.
I have walked in truth with a perfect heart, and I have done that which is good. Where? In your sight, in your eyes, right? So go ahead.
This not the one that what was that scripture again? This not the one that was just like blaspheming the Most High. No.
No. This is Hezekiah. No, I'm saying when that bad news come to you, you start praying to the Most High. You better start saying, hey, I've done what you said. I've done right in your eyes. See, that's where all those good stuff you're doing, you can now lean on those things when you're asking for help from the Most High. What Hezekiah did. He says, I walk before you in truth and with a perfect heart, and I've done that which was right in your sight. So you can lean on something you have done to see maybe you can get your stuff averted. See what I'm saying? That's why it's important to be consistent. You're doing the right thing.
That's deep,
Isn't it?
You showing everybody how to be okay with the Most High right here. This is a power
Get
scripture
yourself
right
aligned with the Most High, right?
Get
So
your
I'll start it off by saying,
order.
love the Lord our God with all our
All
heart,
my
soul,
heart,
and mind and
soul.
spirit. And that faith, that firmness.
Come
So now when God said, hey, you're going to die, get your house together. And you like, oh man, I don't want to go. You got to now lean on that. So you got to lean on that. That's what Hezekiah is doing. Go ahead.
Wow. Verse 4. And it came to pass, afore Isaiah was gone out into the middle court, that the word of the Lord came to him, saying,
Before Isaiah had gone to the middle of the court, Isaiah said, hey, the Lord said, you're going to die, get the house together. And Isaiah is leaving. He's going out the door. You start praying. Before Isaiah got to the end of the corner, the Lord tell him, turn around. Before he got to the corner. That's what it is.
All praises to the Most High.
Turn around. Go ahead.
Turn again and tell Hezekiah, the captain of my people, thus said the Lord, that the God of David, thy father, I have heard thy prayer.
Yeah, what?
I have heard thy prayer.
Heard that quick. He leaned on what he did good, and God said, turn around. He's right. He did do that.
Yeah.
He did what I like in his eyes. I did. He walked in integrity, yet turn around. Go back together. Go ahead.
I have seen thy tears. Behold, I will heal thee.
I will what?
I will heal thee. On the third day, thou shalt go up unto the house of the Lord.
Look at that. Ooh. Look at how what he did prolonged his life. That quick.
Wow.
Like he honored his father and mother.
He did what was pleasing in the sight of the Lord. He said, I have walked with integrity before you. And did what was pleasing in your sight. See, that carries a lot of weight with the Most High God. That God said, I'm going to heal you. I'm going to prolong your life.
That's beautiful.
That's how important it is to you to stay consistent with what you're doing. Like flip-flopping ain't going to help you. That's why I told you to show them that scripture in Ezekiel. All the good that you have done is going to be erased. When you try to lean on the Most High for something, that I don't see nothing good here, it's gone. But you don't want the other way. These guys said, I will heal them on the 30, so I go to the house of the Lord. Go ahead.
Verse 6. And I will add unto thy days 15 years.
15 years. Look at that.
Extension.
Who wouldn't take 15 more?
Out of death sentence. Execution. Exactly from the Most High. He was man.
Got 15 more.
blessed.
Wow,
From the most high though.
powerful.
From the most
So you
high.
know these years gonna be good because granted from the most high.
15 more.
Mm.
Oh, man. I read out like, man, I gotta get myself in order.
Mhm.
I gotta get in line 15.
Yeah,
I feel like
That's
15.
love.
God.
that's like a gift and a pleasure from the Lord you won't know nothing about. That's like probably one of them. Wow.
And you see, but when they was lying about their money, they just dropped dead, right? Then the
Mhm.
wife heard about it, went to the porch and dropped dead.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Go ahead.
And I will deliver thee and this city out of the hands of the king of Assyria, and I will defeat this city for my own sake and for my servant David's sake.
Right. Okay. So this is going back before he sent the angel to destroy them. Then let's go back before he sent the angel. Right.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Verse 7. And Isaiah said, take a lump of figs, and they took and laid it on the boil, and he recovered.
See. So he had a boil, and Isaiah said to him, take a lump of figs,
Mhm.
right? Because the scripture say medicine comes out of the earth.
Come.
She said, take some figs,
Mm.
right, and put it on the boil, and
Mhm.
you're gonna be recovered. So he had a boil, but they didn't know how to cure it.
Mm.
Isaiah knew how to cure him because God told him some figs will do it.
Mhm.
That'll cure him, right?
Mhm.
So the figs and also the power of the Most High.
Mhm.
Not just the figs. Put the figs on there, ain't that means it'll work. Don't get it twisted because it ain't the figs by itself.
The fig.
Come.
But you need the figs.
Come.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's the power I granted in these figs.
In the figs. Yeah.
You dig?
But the Most High staying consistent with what he said. He said medicine come out of the earth.
Mhm.
A lot of people don't want it. That's why they don't want you to heal your body with natural stuff. If the natural things of the earth that can heal you, you don't need this pills and this all the other stuff you're trying to give you. That's not going to heal you. You need the natural stuff. That's what's going to heal you.
Mhm.
All right, go ahead.
Verse 8. And Hezekiah said unto Isaiah, what shall be the sign that the Lord will heal me, and that I shall go up into the house of the Lord the third day?
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 9. And Isaiah said, the sign shalt thou have of the Lord, that the Lord will do the thing that he hath spoken. Shall the shadow go forth 10 degrees or go back 10 degrees?
Right. The shadow, they have a thing called a sundial
Mm.
on the ground. And then it has a certain shadow on, depending where the sun is. Right? You know what time of day it is.
Mm.
So he said, how would I know? Right? He said, shall the shadow go forward 10 degrees or go back 10 degrees? Go ahead.
Verse 10. And Hezekiah answered, it is a light thing for the shadow to go down 10 degrees. Nay, but let the shadow return backwards 10 degrees.
10 degrees meaning 10 hours.
Okay.
And it go back 10 hours. Right? So he gonna reverse the day and bring it back 10 hours. We want to go, it's easy for it to go forward.
Okay.
Then they go back 10 hours. That's what he wanted to go
Whoa.
back 10.
So he's saying he's gonna make them younger.
No, he's making the day go back 10 hours.
Okay.
What he want a sign is gonna do what he said he's gonna do.
Okay, I see. Okay.
So he said, listen, let it go back 10 hours.
Right. Because if it go forward, it's
That's
gonna
easy.
go forward anyway.
It's going forward anyway.
Okay.
And
Okay.
back up 10 hours.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 10 degrees. Go ahead.
Verse 11. And Isaiah the prophet cried unto the Lord, and he brought the shadow 10 degrees backward, by which it had gone down in the dial of Ahaz.
Right. It's a sundial of Ahaz that they had, like a clock, right?
Mhm.
Because that's his father. Hezekiah's father is Ahaz,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
So it went down. So that's a sign. So like right now, someone will tell you this, and God said he's gonna do X, Y, Z for you. You be like, how am I gonna know that's gonna be true? That you saying? I know what you're saying is true,
Mhm.
right? Yeah, what sign you gonna show me? Let me know that what you saying is true, right? You said, well, listen, man. let the sun move backwards. Let it go backwards, let me see. Right now it's noon.
So the clock going backwards.
Let the sun go backwards, let it be 7 o'clock. 7 a.m. It's noon now, let it go back 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
He said, okay, go outside and look.
Wow.
It's 7 a.m.
We all know what 7 a.m. look like.
No, it's 7 a.m. Look like. You see him like,
Wow. Mm-hmm.
I know.
I got it.
Now you know it ain't just a man telling you that. When you see that happen out there, 'cause
Mhm.
can't no man do that.
Mhm.
You know, that's the Lord. That's what he was asking for. And he got it granted. But again, all that happens to him because he keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. He doing what's pleasing inside of the Lord, right?
Come on.
That's what I'm trying to tell them brothers. They're not doing what's pleasing in the eyes of the Most High God. God ain't pleased with what they're doing,
Mhm.
right? He ain't happy with what they're doing. When they're leaning on the Most High, he ain't gonna be there for them.
Mhm.
You're not pleasing the Most High God.
Mhm.
Trying to tell me, get back, man, get back.
Mhm.
What you gonna see? You gonna lean and you ain't gonna get an answer. You're gonna be upset. You're gonna be mad. God ain't pleased. He's not pleased with what you're doing, how you acting, how you operating. He's not pleased with how you doing. You gotta get back uh to what he wants done, to what's pleasing in his sight. That's what counts. Uh that's what matters, man. But that other stuff the brothers are doing, I don't know what they're doing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Let me see, did we finish off Leviticus? Let me check. We gonna be 1 second. We gotta finish get a little bit in there. All right. No, we gonna that's the usury. There's a lot of stuff. Second Chronicles 32, where we were. Second Chronicles. Get the other part of it. Second Chronicles 32. Let's see. Verse 17.
Second Chronicles chapter 32, verse 17.
Yeah.
He wrote also letters to rail on the Lord God of Israel
Uh-huh.
and to speak against him, saying, as the gods of the nations of other lands have not delivered their people out of mine hand, so shall not the God of Hezekiah deliver his people out of mine hand.
So we got what he's talking smack to the Most High God.
Mhm.
Your God ain't gonna deliver you.
Mhm.
See that? See, you let people make their mouth write a check. They can't catch.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
Verse 18. Then they cried with a loud voice in the Jews' speech unto the people of Jerusalem that were on the wall to affright them, and to trouble them, that they might take the city.
Right, and they might trying to scare people on the wall, so they might have some kind of rebellion or something in there. But it says right here that they cried a lot in a loud voice. It says in the Jews' speech. See, these Assyrians knew Hebrew.
Mm-hmm.
They can speak Hebrew,
Mm-hmm.
but Hebrew was not Assyrian.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different language, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm telling these because today what they're speaking with this box, this Shebrew and box Hebrew, that ain't Hebrew. That's Shebrew. Because it's clearly here there's a Jews speech here, which will be Hebrew, Hebrew language, right? And then they're from Assyria, they will be an Assyrian speech, right?
But
So
they
what
could
they
cry
went, so
out.
they went into the Babylonian captivity,
Mhm.
and they learned this Assyrian
Assyrian script,
speech,
come.
because it's the Assyrian script that they came back with.
Mhm.
So they got they thinking the Assyrian speech.
Mhm.
They talking.
Mhm.
They thinking they speaking Hebrew today. That's not Hebrew, right? Because Hebrew became what is known as a dead language,
Mhm.
meaning it would stop being spoken.
Come.
So they don't know how it's pronounced anymore.
Mhm.
So what they're doing, they guessing how it's pronounced and saying, well, this is pronounced this, and this is saying this is what they're doing with that Hebrew.
Mhm.
That's all guess. Yes, sir.
Well, isn't Latin known as a dead language too?
Is it what?
Latin. They call that a dead
Yeah,
language.
because it's not been spoken like that. But isn't like dead, but people know it.
Come.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But it's not like a regular spoken language.
Come. They use that in the court of law too. I noticed that a lot of the law language is in Latin, and that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might speak, certain people might speak it over there, certain groups or over there in Rome or whatnot, but it's not like a regular spoken language.
Mm.
Like those old languages are like stuff that you have all of these elites, right? Or these secret fraternities that speak these languages because they figure the masses don't know these things. So I can talk to this thing right in front of them, they won't know what we're saying, right?
That makes sense.
So they learn these old unspoken or dead languages so they can talk to them off themselves, stuff like that, stuff that you wouldn't know what they're saying. Wow. All right, go ahead.
Verse 19. And they spake against the God of Jerusalem.
Now don't do that. Don't do that. Go ahead.
As against the gods of the people of the earth, which were the work of the hands of man.
Who's doing the work of the hands of men. That's all they were. Talk about them idols. They ain't nothing. They can't do nothing. You want to speak about the living God, you run into a problem, son. Go ahead.
And for this cause, Hezekiah the king and the prophet Isaiah the son of Amos prayed and cried to heaven.
Oh, it's finished right there. Once you have a prophet cry to God, you're in trouble. Go ahead.
Verse 21. And the Lord sent an angel which cut off all the mighty men of valor and the leaders and captains in the camps of the king of Assyria. So he returned with shame of face to his own land.
See, he went back. See, he went back there, and he was shamefaced because he supposed to have taken Jerusalem. And he couldn't.
Embarrassed.
They said, "But you couldn't take Jerusalem." So what you get this big old army? What happened? Where's most of your army at?
What army?
185,000 died. That's an embarrassment to a king to go back home like that. He ain't coming back in honor. He went back shamefaced it. Back to his land. And that's why we read in Tobit he was so mad. He was killing people. Because he lost the majority of his army.
And they were supposed to be a top tier army.
They was the best army. Not top, the best army. The angel came in and said he cut off the mighty men of valor. The mighty men of valor is their best fighters. The angel killed them. The leaders and captains in the camp of the king of Assyria. Angel killed them. They top men. He came back with all these top men done, dead. Do you imagine he had to come back now? And he had to go ahead and deal with all of these men, wives, and family. And try to explain to them what had happened. What is he gonna say to them happened? He probably have to lie. He had a big army. I don't know. He had a big army, came out of nowhere. And then that's what happened.
They ambushed us. They laid in wait and trapped us.
But other people that's in the army gonna say that's not what happened. That's a lie. So Hezekiah stayed in Jerusalem. He never came out.
Mhm.
None of his army came out.
Mhm.
He lied. That's not what happened.
Mhm.
What happened then?
He cried.
You wouldn't believe what happened if I tell you.
Wow.
All we know is we woke up and they were dead.
Wow.
Some kind of voodoo or something happened. They were
Mhm.
dead. We woke up and they were dead.
We don't know what to
I
call
don't know.
it.
We just said voodoo.
So his punishment was going back shamefaced it more than rather, yet him dying with the rest of the crowd.
Yeah.
That hurt him. All these my soldiers, I ain't even a king. Who gonna back me?
And that's maybe why his two sons like, oh man, this guy's weak. He went over there talking all this nonsense. Came in, look at him.
God.
Son's like, man, you ain't no king.
God.
Anyway, let's get you out of here. You can't say you're my father. People are talking about you right now, son. Two of his sons like, man, let's get him. When he sprayed his item, two of his sons like, man, stab him up and was gone.
Come, get him out of
Get
here.
him out of here. You embarrassed us. We gonna rule. We gonna take away. We gonna rule now after that.
Come.
You got the army killed off.
I'm already killed off. No, dude. We gotta rebuild it back up now.
Mhm.
Fortunately, the other son that took over, he was a military leader. He's a military man. He was a tactician.
Okay, he knew what he was doing.
He a tactician. He like, okay, let me okay, got you. All right, let me put this together. Put this two and two over here.
Mhm.
He built it back up. He built it back up.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? He did his thing. He built this thing back up. But that was it. After he built it back up and was doing his thing, after that was it.
Mhm.
And again, why? I think when it happened to him, because that's usually how stuff happens, you know.
Mhm.
Like once he lost all that army,
Mhm.
Babylon is like, now he can rise up. Look at those people he lost. They weak.
Yeah.
We can rise to Babylon like, okay, let's do our thing.
Mhm.
Let's start doing our thing.
Um,
Before they be scared, because the army gonna come kill them. Like, no, they weak.
Right.
They rebuilding mode.
Right.
So while they rebuilding, we building.
Uh-huh.
We building. So when they try to rebuild it and get up, Babylon like we are here with you now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We here with you now.
Like we gonna let y'all get over again.
Yeah, what's up now? What's up now, son?
Okay.
Babylon said, let's get him.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Babylon got him. If I remember correctly, the history said that one of the generals in the Assyrian army was Babylonian. And he raised up his army. Wow. I think he was the one that wasn't there. He's like, man, when they came back, he was one of the soldiers who was like, oh man, yeah, now I can do my thing over here, raise up my soldiers over here in Babylon, and boom, we did this thing.
Mm.
Ended up taking them down. That's how Babylon came into power. That's how Babylon came into power. That was the same thing going on with the Babylonians as well. The Babylonians was weak because the king, what he did was he left with most of his army.
Mm.
He went to Edom to worship the Edomite god.
Mm.
So Babylon was kind of basically on not defended, right? And they figured you can't get in because around Babylon you had this big old lake around it.
Mm.
So you needed like some kind of bridge to kind of cross into it, or there's a way you can go underneath,
Mm.
right? When you go underneath, it's locked
Mhm.
from the bottom
Mhm.
with these big gates, these big leave gates. Locked, so you can't get in if you try to come from that way. It's all locked up.
Okay.
But the Most High said in Isaiah, I'm gonna open those leave gates. You know, so when the Persian army came from the back end and went there and they saw the gates open, they're like, it's open? They can't believe it's open. They're like, it's open.
Yeah.
That's how they got in.
Wow.
And they took down the Babylonian.
Mhm.
That's how the Persian and Mede
Rose to power.
rose to power.
Wow.
And then they lost. I told you when they lost, the last king was playing games.
Mhm.
Took all his jewelry out there, his wealth out there, with his family out there playing games with Alexander.
Mhm.
Alexander like,
Mhm.
And they're like, they don't stand a chance. We outnumber them.
Mm.
Alexander was like, let's go get them. They're like, outnumber us.
Mm.
Yeah, but if we win, like, man, you crazy, bro. You crazy.
Yep, but if we
We
win,
gonna go, but if we win, like, man, man, you crazy. Well, hey, man, we crazy along with you. Man. Went up there and they won.
wow.
Went up there and won. Because the king playing game. He should have just went over here and you know what I'm saying?
Took care of
Did his
business.
natural thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, send it in, send it in infantry. Let's play around. Put a little bit in.
Mhm.
And that one lose. And, okay, send a little bit more of it. That one lose. Get send a little bit more of it. That one lose. It's a little bit more. And they're like, whoa. He ain't saying he's losing and losing.
Mhm.
By the time he realizing what's happening to him,
Mhm.
playing games, he try to run. I'm gonna get out of here.
That's a strong delusion.
Alexander was on him.
Come. Mhm.
It was better for him because he's like, man, no, I gotta go track you down,
Come.
right? Find all your gold and all that's all right here.
Mhm. Come, your riches.
This rich is all right here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Storing it up for the righteous.
Made it easy.
Make it easy for me. Thank you, sir. That's how Alexander was able to conquer faster because now with all that riches that he got from them,
Mhm.
he can build his army up. He can hire all the mercenaries and everything else along with his army,
Mhm.
right? The ones was fighting for him because he got all that money.
Mhm.
So it's easy for him to now move and conquer land with ease. His army becomes immediately huge.
Right. Right.
So he's gonna conquer people like crazy. And that's what he did.
Was that the army that was spread it too thin?
Huh?
That was the army that was spread it too thin. His army was so big that they went out and they couldn't take care of home, or that was Rome. That was the Roman one.
That's the Romans.
Okay.
That was the Romans.
This is
But they managed to put it all together again.
Mm.
Yeah, their legions was going up too far.
Mm.
Right? They didn't have enough to really to defend Rome, but when the legions came back, Leo Scipio came back, was able to defend and ward off Hannibal.
Mm.
So the story goes. Again, you can't really trust what these people be saying really happened. They always give you the story, history of things. That's what I'm saying.
Leo Scipius Africanus.
You gotta take it all with a grain of salt. When the Bible don't say it, I'm like, okay, this is what it says, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful. That kind of history, man. They always gonna leave stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, it's time for y'all to go get that
Okay.
yeah. They try to continue here. Another hour or so. And we only by ourselves. Everybody got off. Let me check the see what we have on the anything on the YouTube side. All right. Got no one there. All right, let's see if we got anything club deck. All right, still here. Still here. You shut the club deck down. No one's coming on here. I'm about to close it up anyway. I think we covered everything. Hezekiah, Nehemiah. All right, close down the club deck right quick. Right. Let me see what else is on here. What other classes is on here? Not loading up. All right. That's something wrong. Let's just close it. All right, what am I missing? What did I miss? 32, that, let's see what else. 5 minutes. I think that's everything, man. Wanted to talk to Sarah Smith, but it looks like he's not. All right, let me end the live right quick. Let's end the live right quick. We wait a minute to see if he's gonna come back on.